All right, welcome everybody. We have our Knights match today with our very own Kaden Hillman. He will be facing off against MH Potting Penglase, the man that runs the pro shop here at the Mad Apple. And I am Patrick Glenn, sitting in the booth with...
Oh, Connie the Wassinger. How is everyone this afternoon? Good afternoon.
And we are playing... What are we playing today? We are playing 8-ball, race to 10. We got some money in the middle. Should be an exciting match. We're going to get these guys ready to lag here. So I'm going to give them the thumbs up, and we're going to be off and running, folks. So make sure you're out there liking and sharing, letting everybody know. This is Kaden Hillman's debut here on the stream, I believe.
It certainly is. We are in for a show. Woohoo!
Yeah, and he's got a tough match against MH. MH is a very strong player. I believe an underrated player. Probably higher than a 570, I think.
Same as the rest of us.
Yeah. Like Caden himself, he's probably a 500 easy player, the way he's been shooting lately. So they're going to lag from the other end of the table. We got Caden there on the left, MH on the right.
No, move it. Take it down. Take it down. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We're good.
Okay, now we're all set to lag. Sorry about that, folks. So yeah, Caden got to pick the game. He actually had another opponent, was not able to make it. MH stepped in. So this is going to be a pretty tough match.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
So
some spectacular shooting is going to happen here.
See how the lag works out here. Well, I think Caden's got it. MH went pretty short. Caden got within a diamond, so he's going to go ahead and break. So Mr. Kaden Hillman is sponsored by JP Shower. You can see his see it on his jersey there, and he's got quite the collection of P Shower cues. I think he's breaking with the the Rogue brake shaft and the blackout or the black ice.
The black ice
bottom. Well, no, the ice is the shaft. I don't know. I always mix them up. But I think he's got a carbon fiber brake cue.
Yes, he does, along with a Rogue carbon fiber P shower that he shoots with on his custom P shower.
There you go. I couldn't hear you for a second.
Sorry about that.
Now I got you.
Moving all around here.
All right, getting set to break. Drops the 2-ball in the side pocket. Keith, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Take a look from the overhead. Our Jester champion, Michael Gaines, saying, love you, MH. But come on, Caden. So he's going for Caden.
I was going to have a lot of love for Caden here this afternoon once you guys see what this young man is capable of.
He will surprise you with his shot-making ability.
We all walk around here with Mad Apple shirts that say Mad Skills on the back. That kid has earned his mad skills.
How old is Caden? Still young too, right?
He is 13. He's going to be 14 in December.
So he elected to go with stripes there. Yeah, I met Caden about a year and a half ago when I was playing in a tournament, and he was about 10 or 11, and he was quite a bit shorter then. And I was just like, what? Is this kid really playing in the tournament?
He's really playing.
And then I had to play him, and I was like, wait, this ain't a kid. I'm not playing a kid. It was quite crazy to see a 10-year-old just whooping up on you.
Yeah, he hooked himself a little bit on that last shot there. Stuck him to...
But he did not leave MH anything, so kind of played like a two-way shot there.
Sure was. Thanks, Pete Beshta, for the share. Good afternoon.
And congratulations, Pete, on your performance in yesterday's tournament. Pete did really well.
Yeah, nice shooting, Pete.
So MH trying to come off the rail onto the 7. Hit it really nice.
Nice shot there.
So nice shot by MH. Have to put that on the highlight reel for later. Nick, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. Make sure you're liking and sharing, people. Help us out.
It's the way we keep these things up and running.
Introduce this young man to the world.
Let's get him out there. And Mr. Cross, unfortunately, the original Nick Andrews had something come up. So they filled in today with both Caden and MH.
Yeah, Caden wasn't a filler. He was supposed to play.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Nick had something happen. So we're going to get Caden back on the table here.
Dan, thank you for the share.
And believe that's the 13 ball.
Comes out onto the 9. So he should be able to slide over here just a little bit to the, what is that, the 14 ball?
It's the pink one. Here we go again.
Yeah, it looks orange on the monitor, but it's the pink 14. And came a little high on it, but I think he still has it. He can still cut it up the table.
Still see it. He's going to bring himself back for that 14 ball now, I believe.
Ooh, just came off the rail. Ooh, watch out, 8 ball. He's good. So MH might want to take this 5 off the 8 just to get, because the 8 is in a weird spot.
It's in a very precarious situation there, isn't it?
Yeah, he might want to do it, or he might start with a 6. I like getting that 8 out of there.
I don't know. I think
he might like it there.
Yeah, the 3 ball down there looks like that might be the only ball that he needs to work himself a little extra hard for shape. So that was it. What did we say this one was?
That is the 5 ball.
So we said that 5 ball. You were talking about that 5 ball. I don't think so. I think that 5 ball is going to be his positioning ball for the 8 ball. I think he leaves the 8 right there.
I think
he's looking at it right now, but
he's looking at trying to hit the 5, taking the cue off the rail and pushing that 14 out of the way of the 3.
Maybe even pocketing Caden's ball.
Yeah.
To open up the shot.
Yeah, because he's got to get that 14 out of there. So he might consider taking the 5 and rolling the cue ball up into it. Or he might try to slide the 3 past it, off the rail, off the 14.
Going with the 3 ball past it.
Yeah. Well, it's going to come off the rail first into the pocket.
Shot.
So
good shot. Another good shot.
But this is why I said maybe take that 5 off of the 8 earlier, just because now if he's taking the 5, he's got kind of a rough shot here.
He is shooting the 5 now.
Yeah, but it is a little tricky because you got to watch the scratch. He avoids it well, and he's on the 4. So now the thing is with this out, he has to end up with the cue ball on the top of the table, right? Because the 8 ain't going anywhere.
From any other direction.
Yeah. So however he plans on getting out, he has to get the cue ball to the top.
So with having that 14 ball where it's sitting on that, I would say that give himself, no, he's going to draw the ball back.
He's going to draw back, which he should be. I mean, he can almost get anywhere. The only thing that could happen is that 14 could somehow find a way to snooker him, but that very unlikely. He's got a lot of table to work with here. Yeah, he's going to be just fine there. I mean, that 10 did not help, but almost like a little compression shot here. He's going to come into the nipple a little bit, push right through. Oh, no, not even. He's able to just
slice it over
push
there.
It. So.
All right. So, MH, the potting Penglase is up by a score of 1-0 in this race to 10.
So talk a little bit about MH's cue stick you see there on the table.
Oh, good gravy.
So he made that stick himself out of ash,
Yes, he did.
and you can see a little bit of purple heart in the bottom of his cue there. And if you really focus in maybe on the top view, see if I can go on the overhead view, you can see the very bottom of his cue. He actually has a 1-inch extension on that cue, which is the shortest extension ever known to mankind. But he also is able to put another extension on that, and it's a 4-inch telescoping extension, which can go from like 4 to 10 inches.
Exactly.
Making
And it's crazy.
Yeah, and another crazy thing about his cue stick, I mean, it's a snooker cue,
Yes,
which is
it
a
is.
10 millimeter tip, so
It's
very small.
super skinny. It's like a pencil, you guys. I've actually hit with MH's stick before.
Yeah,
And it is so super skinny.
it's very difficult. It's a 10 millimeter tip, and your average tip is about 12.5, 12.25. Some people use 11.8, which is really small, and I use an 11.8, which is small.
I used to be 11.75 with my McDermott shafts, but ever
Yeah.
since I switched to Pea Shower and now I shoot with the custom Rogue, my shafts are all 12
So
something.
yeah, and another thing that's cool about a stick is it actually busts down into 3 pieces.
It does too.
So he's got a specially designed cue case that's about 1.5 feet long, and he can actually walk around with that stick in the back of his pocket or in his cargo pocket. It just fits right in there.
Cargo pocket, yep.
Yeah, and
We've seen that many times at many tournaments.
yeah. So very, very cool cue stick there, made by MH Potting Penglase.
All right, Caden, let's see what you got, kid.
Well, he's got the 7 ball on the side, but a little tricky shape here. He's got the 6 ball. He's actually looking really good. He can go from the 6 to the 5 or the 3 here. I like getting to the bottom of the table here, getting on that 3.
Too. Say get that 3 ball out and we'll worry about the rest after that.
Yeah, because he can go from the 3 to the 5 pretty easily.
Absolutely. Very nice, Caden.
Caden smart, going to come off the bottom rail and bring himself up to the 5 or have the option on the 4 if he wants. Actually, he's probably going to use that 5 for his money ball.
I would say the 5 balls is money ball.
So he's going to go. He's going to play this 4-1, 5, and he's going to draw back here on the 4, or he could roll up and take the 1 down long.
He'll put the 1 in the same pocket.
Yep. I think he's going to. Yep. Got a little bit funny here, though.
He's okay.
Got a little funny. Now he's got to. Because it's going to be hard to draw this back to the 5 in the side. He wanted to get on the other side of the 1, I think. Mason, thank you for joining us. Stone Cold Mason is watching. Sending some love out to Caden. And he said, send that Brit back to England. I love it. MH is going to really appreciate that, Mason.
Mason, you're trying to get us all in trouble up here now. Come on, not fair. You're not even close enough to us right now.
Oh, I love it.
Let's go, Stone. Hope all is going well for you.
Yeah, he's playing in a tournament out in Iowa or something.
He is, absolutely.
I think it's Iowa. A man always on the road, as a professional pool player generally is. Also, what did I miss? What happened on the? Did he must have miscued or fouled? What happened there?
I was reading. I'm sorry.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen at home, what happened? I didn't see what Caden did because I know he was shooting on a 1 ball, but the 1 ball has not moved much. I missed the shot. Darn it. So yeah, it's mistakes like that when you're playing MH are going to cost you here because MH has got a wide open table here.
He does, but he's got a little work out there. Depending on how he plans to come back on the 14 ball, because I would think that it looks like the 14 ball is going to be his money ball.
Okay, yeah, so that's what Caden did. He went after the 5. So yeah, the 5 is moved a little bit. He tried back cutting the 5 on the side, and it just didn't go. So yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you, Dustin.
Appreciate it. Yeah, us commentators sometimes we lose track of the game, which no, I guess we shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I should actually change the view here.
Don't forget to like and share us, please. That helps us go. It helps us stay up and running. A good portion of it goes to the juniors. Helps us keep all the different little programs here alive. So like and share. I may just got a short little walk out here now.
Yeah, he's probably going to pull back on this 11 and go after the 14. I mean, he could go after the 14. I don't like that shot, but
Good afternoon, Mr. Andrew Donald. Joining us today from England.
he must know MH. MH must have called him, said, "Hey, I'm going to be on the stream."
Good afternoon, London.
So Lenora Penglase must be of relation to Mr. Potting Penglase.
Looks like it.
All right, yep. So using the 15 as his money ball here. So he's probably just going to bounce off this top rail. Probably about just above or just past the spot. Get a little bit of an angle on it. So he's got to come off the top rail here quite a bit. Or he could just leave it up top. Yeah, so right there, give him a nice little angle. Unless did he get too straight? If he got too straight, this could get a little tricky. He's going to have to come off 2 rails here.
I was just going to say, it's going to be a 2-rail.
Yeah, 2 rail.
Leave.
2 rails is a smart move unless he pulls back. Yeah, he's going to go 2 rails here.
He's going 2 rails. You have to. Oh.
1 rail. So he might have got hooked there.
Ooh.
Thought he would have gone 2. Went with the 1 rail.
Right away, I think he's going to grab his jumper cue.
Andrew Donald said it's 11 p.m. out there in England.
Thanks for staying up on this fine Sunday afternoon, or as I should say, into the evening for you over there.
Yeah, to give you reference, it's almost 5 o'clock p.m. here. So we're a little bit behind you guys.
MH is going to try a jump here.
Oh,
very unsuccessful.
So that ball goes down in the pocket, and Caden's going to have ball in hand, firing on the 1 with really good position to get on the 8. So I think we're going to have a tie ball game here, barring any crazy thing happening, but I don't see anything happening. See, and I like what he's doing. He's going to come off the side rail to come over. Very simple center ball shot here. Not doing anything fancy.
No.
Yep, perfect.
Don't have to be fancy.
He played that shot really well. Smart shot.
And there we have it, tied. Brand new ball game, 1-1.
1-1. So you work with Caden quite a bit. He's part of the junior program here. I know you've mentored him quite a bit. Tell us a little bit about Caden.
I think Caden mentors me as I am in my middle 50s. So about 4 years ago when I started coming into the pool hall, there was this young man and his brother that were shooting. And somehow or another, we wound up as Scotch partners together. So throughout the years, I have been the very fortunate one who has been able to build a fantastic relationship with Caden both on and off of the pool table and in the billiards world. Truly blessed. He works very hard. He's very diligent about what he does. He's very adamant in his practice when he's getting ready to do things and even when he's not. He just switched to shooting on a 9-footer at home now so that he can increase his level of skill, which obviously we're all watching. So he's just been one big bundle of fun, and oh my gosh, just it's been an amazing journey, and I just want nothing but the best for this one. I want him to be up there and be the next, Efren or Shane or Fedor or I just can't wait.
Well,
and he's only 13, so
he's got the right atmosphere here for it. I mean, being groomed the way he is with all the great pool players around here.
And let me tell you, he really gets a chance to play with some of the best people around here, like John Fields for one. John will tell you, I don't play much anymore and I barely hit a ball anymore, but let me tell you what, put that guy on a pool table with this little Mr. Hillman here, and those two are it's just a load of fun to watch. I mean, it's like they teach each other, and like they just draw from each. It's just very cool to see Caden take away from all of these people that are so much older than him, and then he just turns around and he just drives it home to you. It's nuts, and it's so accomplished at 13 and so composed.
Try and catch up in the chat here really quick. Lenora said they're 5 hours ahead, and don't worry, we're not going to tell you what happens. I wonder if they know we are live. And then Lenore says, hi, Mason. She's heard a lot about you. MH speaks loads of nice things about Mason. And then Chris donated to the juniors program, so thank you, Chris. And if y'all want,
thank you,
get out on the stream at home. Go ahead to Super Chat on YouTube. I believe it's on YouTube, I think.
It is.
Yeah, you can donate to the juniors program and whatnot.
Thank you ever so kindly. We really appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Gets us balls. It gets us sticks in hands of kids that don't have. It's just a wonderful thing. I can't tell you.
Tournament sponsorships.
Everything. These kids are our future here. We need more of them, by the way, so come fall. If you're a junior and looking for a good Sunday morning practice session, come and see us.
All right.
Here we go,
Caden's got a
Caden.
good... I mean, the 2 ball's looking a little tough right now. And is he trying to thin this past the 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a small... Oh, he's going all the way down. Okay. And look at that. Got perfect on the 2, I think. Does the 2 go past the 13 there? That's a tough roll.
It's a little skinny, but he could also play the 2 ball on this other corner and pull
Yep, he's back cutting it.
that 11 ball off of there.
He is back.
Create some space.
Back cutting it. Tough shot here.
He's got it.
Oh, my God. Look at that shot. Nice. Didn't get much of a reward. This is a tough shot. If he's going to shoot this, he's either got to jump.
This, so he's going to jump this shot. He's going to come at it with his jump. And if you all watch, he has some of the greatest mechanics when it comes to jumping. He's very steady. He knows what he's going to do.
Dustin Rahi says in about 3 years, he'll have a junior, hopefully. Is that a 3-year pregnancy? That doesn't make any sense. How old is this child? Because you can start them is right when they're walking.
Exactly. We can do a lot with them right away. It's crazy.
No, I just actually got a pool table
nice
for...
jump from Caden. Put a good hit on it. Gave the 8 ball a little bit of a ride, but it looks like it's going to be all right. Kept himself tied with that 11 ball, so he's going to make some work for MH here. It's not an easy out. We'll just say that.
Yeah, MH has got the 13 and maybe the 9 ball to possibly break that out with are the 2 balls I see. See what he can do. Okay, so Dustin says, 5 years old right now. He's practicing as we speak.
You bring him this fall. So it'll be interesting here. So MH obviously looks like he's going to shoot at
Yeah, I got my
the
nieces.
14 ball.
He's just trying to play safe right now and did
Yeah.
not get there. My nieces and nephews are always wanting to play on my pool table, so my wife found a little kids pool table for
Good
20.
for her.
Yeah, and I'm like, yep, that's what we got. So now it's got a table for him to play on.
I know that feeling.
He's gonna try
I
a
feel bad.
bank shot
sometimes,
coming up
but
here in the side.
He's gonna
Came a
pull it
little
back.
short. The shot was there. He just came a little short. So yeah, the only tough ball now is that 11 ball. It's kind of being blocked by the 8. So MH, he could actually get on the 11 right now.
I was just gonna
Take
say,
the 14
yeah,
and
it
just
doesn't-
kind of roll up a little bit.
absolutely, it doesn't have to be a tough shot on that 11.
Yeah.
He can play that 11 all the way down here in this other corner. He could get behind it and play it over here.
Yeah, that's
Who
what
knows?
he's
He
going to
might
have
be
to
able
do.
to get angle on it and see it into that side pocket. I'm not sure.
He's got to roll just a little bit, just like an
Just
inch
a
and
little
a half.
finesse shot here.
Yeah. So MH will tell you, he calls that shot kind of a stun run through, where you just move. He'll talk to you all about it. And he actually taught me that shot. And sometimes it's very hard to roll, just an inch forward on a ball when you got
Absolutely.
distance. It's a shot you really got to practice. And he just executed it pretty nicely there. Ooh, and he got a little bump
and gets the love.
he got some love on that shot. He just looked over at Caden and smiled.
McLovin, I guess.
And if I know Caden, he's probably not even
probably didn't
smirking or
even phase
nothing.
him.
Yeah, he's probably sitting there stone cold.
We can't see him from where we are right now.
I'll tell you, that's one thing I really like about Caden, and I've been playing pool for a little while now, but I really struggle with this, and I see a lot of people struggle with this. And I was talking with Chris about it earlier. When you make a bad shot or you do something you didn't want to do, you'll get frustrated. You'll roll your eyes, and you'll start talking under your breath.
Not allowed.
Caden,
Not allowed.
he is just like stone. And what's awesome about it is when you do it like me, even yesterday in the tournament, if I did bad, you could see it on me, right? And what does that tell your opponent? It shows weakness. It shows vulnerability. So they see that you're not confident. With Caden, and he's only 13, he irradiates confidence. His confidence is so high for such a young age. It's really, really impressive.
Absolutely. As cool as a cucumber, I like to say.
Yeah, cool as ice.
It's just,
Yeah.
we talk a lot about sportsmanship, though, and being able to lose as graciously as we win. And we talk about the times where it's not okay.
See,
when
you look at him sitting right there, just very composed and collected.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no different for any one of us that play. We know that you just don't let your opponent see that. You don't show frustration. It's nothing you can do to let your opponent get the better of you. You got to swallow that. You got to pull another tool out of your shed and move forward.
So MH is in trouble here. He's got a kick for this ball.
He is kicking at it.
No, he is.
He's going to try to slice it in the side.
So you see what he's doing here? This is called the mirror system.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically what he's doing is he's mirroring the image of the ball off of the table,
Yes,
and he's
he
going to
is.
shoot at that spot in imaginary space.
Yep.
He's showed me this too. It's a system, but you gotta understand how it works and how to use it. And
You have to trust yourself with this system. But you should ask Kendall sometime to bring the mirrors out and to show you, because they have mirrors and they will stand with them alongside the table and they will repeatedly go over certain shots so that you can see that that's really truly what's happening. And once your brain kind of accepts how that works, it's not easier to do by any means, but it puts it into perspective how it really unfolds. And he got a nice hit on it.
But and wiped his feet with it, and Caden's gonna have a really. So here's an interesting shot, right? So this cue ball is gonna be going up table, so he's got to take that into account. He's gonna be playing it in the side. He's gonna have to come 2 rails, right, to bounce it back.
He'll just come back to about where the ball is now.
Okay, yeah. Puts them inside and come right over. So, very nice shot there. And Caden taking the lead.
And there we have it. 2-1.
We got MH talking to Caden there.
Well, we all know each other so well. The other thing, you guys, if you haven't been over here and had any of the deliciousness from the kitchen yet, stop in and check out the Mad Apple's restaurant portion of this. They have a pretty large menu to choose from. Build your own burgers, handmade pizzas. Check that out.
I always throw a plug in there for the jalapeno poppers here because they're absolutely amazing. My favorite.
Everybody has those.
Yeah.
Like, everybody has those.
Yeah, but they're so good here. I've never had a jalapeno popper anywhere like here, just the way they're wrapped. Or I don't know, something about the way they put the bacon around it. I don't know. It's really good.
All right. And Caden dropped the 12. No? Popped a stripe in there. Off the break.
So right off the bat, stripes don't look too bad. Actually,
I think solids look a little better with the exception of the 4 ball down there, and that looks like it goes behind the 13, okay? Every ball's got a home pretty much.
Yeah, it's just there's not a really good starting shot with the solids, so I think you got to go
No, there's
stripes.
not.
But stripes look pretty good here. I mean, there's not too many issues. Wait, I got to put that back on the camera.
Who's the guy all spread eagle on the bleachers?
I don't think I'm going to put that back up there.
Thanks.
Wait.
Sorry, guys.
Charlie Bananas, not too sure.
Oh. Caden popped off that 4-ball. I didn't think he...
Does that 15 have room by the 11 or no? Nope, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
He's looking at it. It's close.
I don't know if he can see the backside of that 9-ball or not, where the 2 is sitting to bring that up here.
Nope.
He's going to be shooting a safety.
Oh, yeah, he could see the 9.
But I don't think it's pocketable.
No, that'd be an insane back bank.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go after this 15 ball. Try to cheat the pocket a little bit. Get it past the 11. Tough shot. This is a really tough shot.
Thanks, Craig Hurlbert, for the like. Totally appreciate that.
Or maybe Caden was just playing safe, because if he was, he just locked
One
up.
heck of a safe.
Yeah, he just locked MH up pretty good. I mean, there might be an opportunity to come off the side rail and hit the 1. But he's going to have to missay it a little bit.
I think you can see
Oh,
it.
wow. He could see it. That just
Nice
made the
shot.
highlight reel.
Mr. Fred Renner, thanks for the like.
I
Keep
can't
'em
believe
coming, folks.
I gotta look. We're gonna look at that shot again. I don't know how he was able
That was
to.
amazing.
He must have spun around the 8. I thought he was hooked.
He did. I think he put a little bit. I think he put some right on that ball. I
Eric,
was watching the 1 ball versus watching him strike the white ball.
Eric is asking what happened to Andrews. Not sure. I guess he called in. Something happened. MH had to step in, but I have to talk to Kendall about that one.
I think he got scared when he seen that Caden was his opponent.
Well, that's
kidding.
That's
of course.
Connie's take.
I don't.
Yeah.
Nick's a great player, and 9 ball's that kid's game. So I don't know. Maybe who knows? And he probably had something legitimate come up.
So yeah,
Not for us to judge, right?
that was a great shot by MH to have an opportunity to get out. I mean, like now the table is looking really good for MH.
It is.
I think he wants to save that 5 ball though for his out ball.
Yeah, I do too.
But for some reason he's just looking at it because I think what he's worried about is after he runs out on the 7, the 4, and the 3, he's got to get to the left side of the table for that to be an out ball. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I
if
mean?
he leaves himself, if he creates the enough of the angle, that 5 ball is down the hole, no sweat.
No, and I get that. What I'm saying is the last ball he shoots, whether it's the 4 or the whatever, he only has a small window to get on the 5.
Right, but if he follows up, plays here, comes down, he can be with the white ball anywhere in here. Oh, and he's going.
Yeah. And
Okay,
that-
because
that's what I'm saying. I think what he's seeing is what I'm seeing is it'd be hard for him to get back. Or he's got a really small window to get to in order to use that 5 as his money ball, and that's why he's choosing not to do that.
Yeah. And I would have went with that. I would have straight up went with it. I would have rolled up on the 7 ball here, shot my 4 ball over, left myself so that I could have ran that 3 ball up here and put myself anywhere I wanted to be on that 5 ball.
Yeah.
Wow.
The problem is with that, like I'm saying, is you have like a
A very tiny
very
window
tiny
there
window
where
that
the 5 was, yeah.
that you have to roll the cue ball to. I mean, now he's got 1, 2, 3 windows that he can play with off his money ball.
Absolutely. But now, wouldn't you leave your 3 ball now for your money ball versus your? How's he pulling that?
Oh, he got bad on it.
I think he had a better window of opportunity if you would have got bad on if you would have shot that first and left your 3 ball. You still could have maybe maneuvered around.
I liked where he was going with it. I mean, because using this 4, he's got so many windows to get on his 8 from it and it's pretty easy coming off that top rail. He just got the speed was a little either too much or too little, one or the other.
Good evening, Bang Time Pool. Thanks for joining us.
Bang Time, I think he's out of Florida, I believe.
Nice. Got a little bit of everyone in the house tonight. It's a great match. Let's see how he's going to snooker Caden, because you know he's trying to think of a snooker shot here.
There ain't much. There ain't much. I mean,
Just a soft and lay him. I guess he's just going to try to probably lay him with the white ball on the rail. No, he went for the bank shot. Look at that.
Almost got it.
Perfect leave on that 8-ball if that would have fell. Wow.
Now, Caden might want to think about playing, unless he thinks he can get out here. But there's not a really good. I mean, he could lock him on the 11 ball, just shoot into the 11, stop it.
Safe.
Yeah, he's going to just shoot into the 11 and lock him on it. Yep, just like that. Nicely done.
Boink. Beautiful.
Smart
Very
move
well
there.
executed, forcing the kick shot for the potting Penglase.
And you almost have to, like, roll the dice with that because this is a low percentage shot. Yeah.
Good hit.
Ooh.
Not too bad of a leave.
Yeah.
That
MH
11
got
ball goes up in the corner. I think he just sold out.
I don't. That's a tough. This. I mean, yeah, it's like straight in, but this is a tough shot.
Oh,
Just because he's so close. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing safe.
He played safe again. Nice, Caden.
Yeah, because shooting that 11 ball, I mean, your cue ball's so close, it's just hard to judge that shot. Very tough. I like his decision there. Caden's playing really smart right now.
He always does, though. That's just it.
Bang Time says, thanks from the stream. Yes, Florida. I hope to be joining you down in Florida in about 20 years when I'm officially retired. I want to make my way down there, leave the Wisconsin weather behind me.
The spiders are so big there, though.
Do you know how big they get here in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I know.
This big.
This gets so big. I know. I'm glad, though, that we have the 4 seasons at least, and you know that, when it's cold out, you don't got to worry so much about
I can deal with hot weather. It's cold weather. Like, it can get so cold here and for such a long time. Like, everyone says it has 4 seasons here, but it's winter 9 months out of the year.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
truth. Be interesting to see what way MH goes at this. I think he's going to try a little 2-rail kick at this to get at it.
2 rails it is. And he got a
It
nice
is.
hit, but ball in hand for
Oh.
Caden. That could have been that might be a sellout right there.
Could have been. Thanks, Chris Binder, for the like.
So Caden gonna work high to low here, which means he's gonna start at the top of the table and work his way down.
Absolutely.
So he knows how to do this. Probably gonna take this 15 next. Smart shot selection here by Caden. I like his pattern.
Smooth.
Kind of would have liked to see him use that 14 as his money ball, but I do not think he's going to be able to do that now.
Yeah.
I mean, he can.
He's got it. He'll
He-
just draw
yeah.
back or shoot a stop on it.
Yeah, he is going to use the 14 as the money ball, and that's what I think he should do.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not. I like using that as the money ball, but this works just fine too. Yeah. But he might want to think about putting a little bit of inside spin on this. He doesn't want to come too
I
far.
think he's just going to put a little
Just a-
draw on it, actually.
Just a little bit of inside come up.
You're
Yep.
both wrong. Center cue. Use the head rail. That a
Oh.
boy, Caden. Nice positioning. And we got Caden up 3-1. Just like that.
So he got the first game jitters out of his system because he took the next 3 down. And we are building an audience as we speak, so we appreciate everybody joining us here on the open stream at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company, located on West College Avenue in Appleton, Wisconsin. And we have Kaden Hillman playing today, very own Kaden Hillman, and MH Potting Penglase, who runs the pro shop here at the Mad Apple, does an awesome job.
Fabulous job. Stop in and see him for all your pool needs. You need a new pool table. You need yours recovered. You need a new stick. He does it all.
Definitely, if you need anything done work-wise on a pool table or even a pool cue, he's got years of experience. I had him. He's worked on my pool table 3 times now.
I got you all beat. I got you all beat. I got you all beat. I have had my pool table recovered by MH in the last 4 years 5 times. 5 people, 5.
Almost once a year, huh?
Yes, because yes.
So you keep your table nice.
That many games down, and that's just how it goes. And
that's my rule of thumb. I'm doing my table once a year. I know some people say, "Oh, that class, lasts 3-4 years."
No,
I'm like, nah, once a year.
You get 1,500, 2,000 games on a table, and you know what?
Cloth gets beat.
You're knowing it. Dido, thank you, Vincent Didio. I'm sorry, Mr. Didio. Thanks for the like.
We got Chris sitting in the producer chair, changing up some of the views for us.
Helping us out tonight.
Did not see a ball. Did a ball drop?
Nothing did fall. It's a nice break here, too. Surprised.
So here's something else that's interesting about MH's cue. Even with the small 10mm tip, he still breaks with it.
I find that crazy.
He does not have a breaking cue.
No.
He breaks with what he plays with. And, I was always a big believer, you can break with any cue, really, but it's just what it does to your tip. But I think MH uses a harder tip, maybe, so it doesn't affect his tip as much.
I'm sure. But being, he works on cues. He's
he could replace it at will.
A custom cue builder himself, so who knows what he sharks us all with. He might have some big secret.
But yeah, the wood he made the stick out of is ash. Like I said earlier, the reason he uses ash is that's primarily what they make most snooker cues out of.
Yes, ash.
It's a really
he
nice.
Really is taking his time looking over this table here.
Well, I mean, they each look good. I mean, the solids look great. And the stripes don't,
The stripes don't look bad, but if you don't get on that 9-ball just right, you're not going to get out. And he's going to take them.
Yep. The only reason I don't like the stripes is because of the 9-ball.
Yeah, but right now he goes 15 to the side. If he follows it a little bit, he may be taking that 9-ball right out of here right after this. Nope, he's not.
I think he's going to take the 15
the
then
15?
the 9. Oh, 11.
No, 11.
Pulling back on the 11 to get to the 15 probably.
Actually, though, with where that 8-ball is sitting and shooting on the 11-ball right now, having to go behind, what is that, the 4-ball? Like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot.
That was, whoa.
Well, it gives Caden an opportunity here. Probably going to elect to start with the 1-ball, maybe stop, get on the 7, then he'll have the 4. I mean, that's one way to go. He might start with the 6, but I like him starting with the 1 here. See if he agrees.
Well, the 3-ball doesn't look bad either, so we'll just see.
He's doing his homework. He's taking a look all the way around the table. He's either going to start with that 1 or the 6. I like the 1-ball here. Kind of stopping it for the 7 and then going to the 4 and then coming out for the 6. Okay, he's on the 7 or the 4, whatever he wants. JGM, wow, my cloth is going on 10 years old. You need to change that cloth. Unless you're playing on it once a year.
Give him a call.
Yeah,
give the Pro Shop a call.
Yeah, call us.
JJ.
We got Simonis.
Please.
We got Championship Tour Edition. We got any cloth you need.
In any color. They'll get any color you want, too. Just give a call.
Yeah, that pool table is begging for some new cloth.
I'm telling you. Pete Deaton, thanks for joining us. Nice shooting yesterday. It was really fun seeing all you guys all in one spot again.
Man, that cloth is as old as my dog. Nice shot there by Caden. Has his 2-ball. This table can get a little tricky right now because he doesn't have the best of angles here.
No, he does not. He's going to have to make something happen here. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. So he's going to cut it in the corner.
He's going to try to get shape
Probably on the 6-ball.
on the 6 after this. If he touches... Oh, shyster Nike. Got a little snookered up there. So now he'll get a good hit here. We'll see what type of a safe he chooses to play.
Yeah, I mean, because he had so much angle on that ball, it's hard to control the speed.
Exactly.
So it just came a little far on him.
Jumped out just a hair.
Is he trying to cut this 5 all the way down? Shot's there. He's got to bear down and make this shot. The 4-ball is going to be in a little bit of trouble right now.
Yeah, if that 11 ball went to... There's a nice shot.
Nice cut, but unfortunate.
No love.
Unfortunate on the position. He might be taking out a jump cue just to try and hit the 6 here. Or he can come off the top. He's probably going to come off the top
I think
rail.
he'll just go off the head rail.
Yeah, I think that's a smarter shot, coming off the top.
Or he's going to find an angle to kick at it.
Is he looking at getting in between the 11 and the 4 here? I don't know. That's a interesting shot.
Grabbed his jump cue.
Yeah, I don't like... I mean, he's not that close to the 8. You can definitely get over the 8. But kind of got to play a jump safe here. I would not want to make this ball.
I think he's just going for the up and over,
Yeah.
which he did. Nice hit.
Yeah, I would not want to make that ball. It takes a soldier off of the table for you, you know.
Yeah, you need those little guys to work around for you, you know. I like to get mine in position, and then I like to attack.
Yeah, and also, you know, keeping them in the way of your opponent, too. That helps as well. But having them so you can use them is also going to help. And it's also important, like, getting his 6-ball close to the 4 helps him out, because if he gets a shot on the 6, he can easily run into the 4.
Absolutely, for a nice breakout.
Yeah, you want to get those balls close together. And that's one thing I always see, like when you see people playing safety battles with like 2 balls left on the table and they're going back and forth. One thing I never see them do is try and push their ball close to their ball. You know what I mean? And that's what you should do.
That's always what you should do, unless you know you're going to create the separation, because you know Caden just fired a nice shot on that.
Yeah,
I don't know that he wanted to, but he must be able to see the back of it. I think he can slice that 4 up in the other corner. Or he can play it off the back side of the 11.
Yeah, I think he's going to try and carry this off the 11 into the side, mate. But I don't even think that goes. That'd be a tough shot. He might be just playing safe here, probably thin the 4 and just get that ball behind the 11. He's calling it in the side, so he's going to try to carry this off the 11.
I think he's kicking at it. Yep. Nice
Ooh,
try.
went right in the drink.
No
so
love.
that is going to leave MH a wide open table here. So I think he's favored to get out here.
5 balls is just a matter of choice. That 9, 13, and 10 there being at that little wonky curve that they're at.
Yeah,
I suppose I'd just start shooting stop shots out of there.
He's going to start with the 11 ball because it's high on the table, and then he's going to work his way back down.
I think I would have left the 11 for my money ball, as long as the 8's that close in front of the side pocket like that.
That's actually a good idea, just because of where the 8 is.
Yeah, just shoot. You got 4 stop shots up here to shoot.
Yeah, but he's going to take the 8 all the way in the upper left corner. He's going to just roll forward here, and it's going to be like a drill, more than likely.
Sure.
He'll pull back, and then maybe follow through on his last shot. So,
Jerry Mosier, thanks for the like and share. Hope Laura Lee is recovering well from her ankle surgery.
ooh, so he didn't want to do that. He got close to the rail, which is going to make this a little bit more challenging. Now he's going to have to roll through the 9 possibly here.
Either that or he plays the 13 with a little bit out, and then he can pocket the 9 in the side if he would want to, or he would still have a nice angle on the 10 ball.
That is the 14, the
Oh,
pink ball.
sorry.
That's fine.
I'm terrible with these TV balls, folks. I
He's
apologize.
He's going to roll forward with the 9. Just a little bit. There he goes. And now he could do this one of two ways. He could just come off the bottom rail. He could pull back just a little bit. I mean, he's going to play both these balls in the same pocket regardless. Comes off the bottom rail. So he did not get the angle he wanted. This could be he's going to have to float up table and take the 8 in the side now. So he's no longer going to be playing that 8 in the corner.
No, he sure isn't, is he?
Unless he comes all the way back off the top rail and all the way back down, but then he's got to fire, right? He's got to shoot. He's got to put a stroke on it. So I think he's just going to try to float this ball, but the trick is, right, the 4 could get in his way.
I think the 4 ball gets in his way if he tries to float that up there.
That's why he might put a stroke on it.
Thank you, Michael Parker.
He's going
Thanks
forward.
for the like and share, buddy.
He's going forward off the side rail, so that's the smart way to do it.
Just nice and smooth, just enough to get the ball back to center table.
Yeah, that was the smart way to do it.
Didn't try anything fancy. Thanks, Don Cherry, for the like. And 3-2. Nice out by the potting Penglase.
Hey, can you open the door and get Chris's attention for me real quick?
Sure can. Great.
Had to ask a little technical question there about some of the equipment here. Make sure I'm not screwing stuff up.
We keep getting more and more and more every time we get in this booth, so I'm going to continue sitting on the right and letting all you guys be over there on the left.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you that.
And it changes too, like now, so like we used to have it up on that, but I actually like having the big monitor here.
I like having the monitor right in front of us. I love that.
Yeah.
What I would like is I'd like to be able to read those comments on this side.
So yeah, we'll have to find a way to duel this over there.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. So we got MH on the break. The score is 3-2 in this race of 10 8 ball. Debuting our P-Shower prodigy, Kaden Hillman. Our next Mad Apple prodigy to follow this in the Stone Masons tracks.
Those two are probably going to be playing each other in professional matches someday.
I'm telling you.
Wouldn't that be cool?
What are we going to do? I'm not going to be able to watch. I am just not going to be able to watch.
How about if they were on the Moscone Cup team together?
I'm not going to be able to watch.
You'd be able to watch that.
Well, if they were together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they were together. It's hard enough. We all shoot against one another now the way it is, and it's hard enough to.
Well, it's like last night.
Jeez.
Last night I was playing the winner of your match, and I was like, well, I really want Connie to win, but I was like, but man, I don't want to play Connie. That's just, I was like, man, like, so it's like, I want her to win, but then at the same time, I don't want her to win because I got to play her. And I'm like, oh, that was tough.
Oh, that was tough yesterday. And it.
Fun tournament.
Very fun. But let's talk about the mental portion of this game for a minute, okay? Because a lot of people don't think about the mental portion of this game. And for me, playing here in our pool hall, where this is where I sanction out of, this is our pool hall. This is my most zenful place in the whole entire world. Tell me to get in the box. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we could have talk after talk after talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's all goes back to the mental fortitude and your mental wherewithal when you're playing this game. And I just got to find it here. And once I find it here, that little monster will come out here like it does everywhere else.
Don Cherry, thank you for the like. So, yeah, I'm missing some of the match here.
Nice break by MH there.
What is MH on?
He took a solids.
Okay, so he's looking at the 5 ball and trying to just bump off the rail to get on the 4. It's going to be, he's got to play a really touchy shot there. So he's going to play the 2 ball.
I think so, just so he can make sure he gets the position he wants, so he
Yeah.
ensures himself his 4 ball position.
Yeah, I like that because now he can play easy 4 to the 5, 5 to the 7. That's the pattern I think is the easiest because it's really easy to just cut this over, come off the bottom rail, and you could even use the 13 as a stopper maybe.
Absolutely. I like that shot. I like shooting the 4 ball and using the 13 as a stop.
I mean, he could actually hit it. Well, the scary part about the shot is, let's say you miss a 13 to the left, you could get snookered behind it, but then you got your 7 ball. So, I mean, the 4 ball, really, you got options. You go after your 5, but if you mess the shape up, you'll have your 7. And then things get a little tricky, so.
Well, then you're just creating work for yourself.
Yeah. He's got to hit a nice shot here, and he's really thinking about it. But I think he's going to be just fine here. So he did miss the 13, but look at it, it's coming back hard enough. He's on the 5 anyway.
Yep. Got there.
But yeah, he definitely didn't want to snick the 13 the way he did.
He caught a little too much of it. If it would have been a little more in front of it, he'd be sitting a little bit prettier right now. But now he's got a little bit of work here.
He's just going to follow through, and he's going to come off the bottom and the side rail right onto the 7.
Shot.
Ooh, he came too far. Came too far. I mean, he still has a shot, but the shape, is
shape
gonna,
for the 8 ball is going to be tough now. You got
it's doable. It's doable. It's just a little tougher.
It's doable, but you're kind of forcing your.
It's possible scratch. He's got to control the speed here.
Got to watch everything on this shot.
Yeah, he's got to come back and forth.
Very nice, but still, now he left himself straight on the 8 ball.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, he just came up too far.
It's cuttable.
Well, he's got a bank shot here.
And it's also bankable.
And he's favored to bank this, I think, because it's a.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, this is a. I love this bank shot here, coming straight on.
Yeah.
And then at an angle.
It's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Don't got to give it a lot. Don't got to do nothing fancy. You're just basically walking your ball back to the hole. And that's the easiest.
And this is to tie it back up. Or what?
Yep, this will
okay,
tie
yeah,
it.
He is hitting the bank. Perfect.
Oh,
it didn't go in. What happened?
Misses.
I looked at it. It was rolling right in. And then did it roll out?
Just caught the corner.
Wow.
So that gives Caden a chance here to run. What do we got? 3 6 balls out there on the 8 ball.
He's got a tough starting shot.
He's going to work top of the table to bottom, I think, is what he's going to do. I think the 14 will be his money ball, if I'm not mistaken.
14 is in the lower left corner over here.
Isn't that one?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking it's the 12, the 12 ball.
The 13.
Yeah, 12 ball.
12?
13. 12 is pink.
Colors, folks, colors. I'm just going to claim I'm colorblind.
TV balls, they kind of throw you off sometimes.
I just have to see all the numbers.
But no, he's kind of got a tough starting shot here.
He does, but depending on how he chooses to walk it over.
He's playing safe, actually. Yeah, because it is a tough starting shot, so he's just going to play safe. Smart move there by Caden. Don't know if he fully got there. I mean, when you're playing safe, you got to try and make sure your opponent's not going to be able to get a hit. MH is going to get he's got to come off one rail here. And he's trying to line up to make this shot. I mean, this is a tough shot.
He's not lining up a safe here. He's lining up to make the ball.
Well, MH he's a little more skilled than I am. I'd be going just for a hit here and trying to get, some type of hit. He's trying to make this ball. I'd be going the other way. Yeah, so he's coming the hard way at it. It's a very, very low percentage shot.
Very low percentage, people, when we're talking. This is like under a 5% chance of making this.
Well, it's MH. It's more like 90.
Well,
yeah, give MH some credit here.
I do. He's wonderful at kicking, and he's wonderful at banking like that. And I love the way he uses the mirror, mirror way.
There is no mirror here because...
But there's not here, right?
Yeah, because the 10 ball's in the way. There's no straight. He's got to kind of shoot long and then a lot of spin to keep it from going. So it's almost like a Massey in a sense. He's got to use the spin of the ball to get to the 8 because there's no straight path, But if he comes the other way, if he goes to the right short rail, It's just a very easy come off the short rail at 1 diamond, the top diamond. It goes right into the 8, and you get the hit. And I think if
I'm just going for the hit on this right now. I'm not trying to be fancy. I'm not trying to make a call to make that.
if he makes this, we're eating our words here. Oh, we
Nice
almost
try, MH.
we almost ate our words. And
Had us.
I said 90%. You said 5%.
Like 5.
Maybe I was off.
Wow.
It was like 89% chance I
No.
went in.
Now realize this. If he would have just stroked that instead of giving it the way he gave it,
Oh,
we
no,
saw that little bit. He would have put that ball right in the hole. He wouldn't have double kissed that.
I think he played that perfect. Look at that. Matt Apple Extreme donating $84 to the junior program.
Thank you. Woohoo.
Really appreciate it.
Very much so. Every little bit helps, folks.
I think MH hit that about as perfect as you could hit it without hitting it in.
Do you think so? See, no, I think, and I don't know. I think a little. I think a little less than what he gave it, and that would have been.
Here's why
that would have been an ESPN highlight.
Here's why you can't like slow roll or slow roll that shot or hit it any less, because if you hit it slower than he did, the spin of the ball will not take. You know, you gotta kind of play a certain speed.
But he still could have used just slightly over pocket speed at that, and that English still would have held, I think.
It would have held too much. It would have really bent the ball, and then it becomes harder to control. So when you're firing that ball with English, it's a lot easier to control it. When you shoot it soft off a rail and you got a lot of English, that ball is going to go a lot more. It's going to take a lot more.
I'll have to test that theory out. I'll have to test that out when I get home. I'll have to try a couple snapshots with that.
Caden is going to be a favorite to get out here. He's looking pretty good. He's got the 15 all the way down. Easy path to the 13. It's a little bit of follow here. He wants to get on the left side of the table here. So he does get to the left side, but he missed a shot. But he didn't leave MH it's not a sellout shot. MH has got to work for this one. But MH has already showed us he can make these banks. Oh, and they're playing a replay for this. Look at that. Almost.
See how the ball jumped when he hit that rail? Did you see that white ball? The white ball kind of jumped when it came off the rail. That's why I say it. I wonder if he could have nicely done. There's that nice bank. Let's check it out. Well, can we have one more shot of that, Mr. G? Can you replay that shot, please?
Yeah, replay of the bank.
And then
hit it nicely.
Thank you. The last kick it. There we go. Thank you.
So there's Mr. MH Rackin.
Even game again, yeah.
See if we can find our So yeah, our Sunday mini is winding down here. We have our weekly tournaments at the Mad Apple. Every Monday is 9 ball, starting at 7 o'clock. Every Friday at 7 o'clock is our 10 ball. And then every Sunday starting at 1 in the afternoon is our 8 ball mini. And we have anywhere from 20 to 36. I think 36 is max. Sometimes it'll fill up, but we usually have well over 20 players every Sunday here. And then
it's good practice for y'all, if nothing else. Come and prove your Fargo rate. Come and drop your Fargo rate. whatever it might be for your day, but come on in and get some good practice.
Or just get a lot of people are always asking me, how do I get a Fargo rate? How do I get come play in a tournament here at the Mad Apple or any tournament that is, reporting to
yeah, and we'll
pool
get
league
you
stacks.
started.
Yeah.
We're happy. Another nice break by MH.
Drills the 13 ball in the upper right corner.
Everything's pretty spread out here.
Yeah,
both
stripes.
suits look pretty good, actually.
He's going after stripes.
I think so.
All the way. Stripes are the balls to take here. He can start with the 11. I like starting with the 10. Or is that the 10 ball? Yeah. I like starting with the 10. Maybe saving the 4. No, I'd get that 14. I'd get that 14 right now after the 10.
Yeah, shoot a little simple stop here and be done
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, try and get that 14. Just pull it back. Pretty easy shot here to get on his 14 or the 11. Well, not don't. It's easy from the booth.
Everything's easy from here, Pat.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Ooh, I don't know. He came a little funny.
He did, but he's got that. What do we have? The brown stripe,
That's
the 15.
15 on the top of the table. That's really all. Yeah, but he shoots that. The cue ball's flying. Hard to control with thinning it that much. But look at how slow he's
Troy
getting now.
Island set. Thanks for the like.
We got some technical difficulties with our refresh rates or something. Chris G is working some technical wizardry right now. And he's doing stuff that, oh my God, is blowing my mind. See numbers and equations on the screen.
Let's bring in our percentage, the percentage chart. I think that's what he's trying to show us. Shots on percentage.
Oh, no, we're not even doing it.
Oh, I was going to say, because I have my little tennis keeper here.
Yeah, I forgot all about this little thing.
Reminds me of that. So we're going to see Caden move around here and get a couple of these off the table.
Well, solids look pretty good. Got some nice angle on his 3-ball here.
Good evening, Mike Bennell. It's going wonderfully. As you can see, we got a pretty good race going on. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and share.
I was trying to is CO short for Connie?
Con. Most people just call me Con.
Con?
Yeah. Those that don't slaughter my last name call me Con. Those that slaughter my last name, hey Waz, how's it going? Pretty good. I'm not even the original Waz. That's my husband.
Okay, Caden making pretty good work here. He's got a little bit of a tester on the 2, but I think he's favored to make this. Should fare well over. Uh-oh, going to the side, and he's good. So he's got to slide this by the 8-ball now and trying to find shape on his 4-ball. Ooh, it's going to be a tough shot here. So what Caden's got to be thinking is, if I make this 5, can I get out? If you can't get out, he's got to be thinking about some type of safety here.
I think he's thinking safe right here.
Yeah.
Is where can I get him that he doesn't have a good opportunity?
Right now he can come off the 5-ball, cue ball off the bottom rail up against the 8 is what he might do. Or he's going to try to fire this 5 in. See what he does.
I think he plays safe.
Nope, he fires a 5 in. Now he has the 4-ball, and it's a big pocket, right? Because that 15-ball will help the 4-ball. So if he misses this, he wants to miss it to the left side off the rail, and it can bump in off the 15. You just don't want to miss to the right side of the pocket. See, he hits the rail. Oop. Well, he missed to the correct side because that made the pocket big. He played that shot really well, actually. Even though he missed it, he played it smart. He knew to cheat to the left side and use the big pocket.
Absolutely. So he's got a little bit of a blocker on the table here now. We'll see how MH chooses to come back at this.
He's just gonna
save.
play a safe right off the bat. So
Caden's gonna go back and he'll.
What Caden should do right now is just fire one of MH's balls in. Take a soldier off the table, right? Because MH can't do anything with that 15 right now.
And no.
Mike says, "Hi, Connie. How's it going? Damn fat fingers." What's he talking about?
Fat Finger's trying to type, "Hi, how's it going?"
Oh.
Oh.
Was that a good hit?
I don't think so.
If that wasn't a good hit.
I think it caught that 15 ball first.
Mm.
Dang it. I think so, because MH just walked up and picked that ball up awfully fast.
Yeah, that was a risky shot. I mean, that's a sellout shot right now. Now he can choose to use either the 9 or the 11 as his money ball here. Either would work just fine. I think he'll probably end up using the 11 as his last ball to get on the 8. Yeah, so he's looking at getting on the 9 to get on the 11.
It's been a lot of fun around here watching MH play and having him come through the pool hall and just listening to the different ways and the different views of how they shoot and how they're taught to shoot. It's been quite a pleasure, actually.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from everybody up here. I know I've gotten lessons from Kendall. I've gotten lessons from MH. I've gotten hundreds of lessons just from watching the Mad Apple Extreme and the Open Stream. And I say, if you want to improve your game, that's what you have to do. You have to watch pool, not just play it, but watch it.
You got to sponge in every little bit you can, and then you got to let the sponge let some of it out every once in a while. We're going to have MH taking the lead here.
Yeah, that was a good looking out
Nice
there.
little out.
Looks like our 8-ball mini's kind of winding down.
Yeah, it does.
See falling over there by the slot machines.
Telling him where to go from the far side of the room. All right, so we got MH on the break. He's leading Caden 4-3 here.
And I know he likes the second ball. He even showed me a third ball break one time. See, let's look at where he's breaking. See if he's doing that third ball break. Nope, second ball break.
Second ball.
Ooh. Cue ball got some action there.
It did. Let's see what Caden can do here. Nothing's runnable. We got a 15-2 and an 8-ball tied up in the middle of the table. Doesn't look like there's too many breaks on that 15 either. To get it off of there, I don't know. 11 ball on a draw, maybe. Pull it back.
Stripes are a little more open right now, and he's got a pretty easy starting shot. I think he's going to go with the stripes. And he actually could break this up right now. He could come right off the rail into that mess.
He could.
But he played it soft. He didn't want to take any chances, which is smart. He's got the 10 on the side. He's got to smooth it past the 5, though. That's a tight shot. He also has the 11 down. Got to be careful. It's tricky enough shooting in the side, right? But when you got that 5 ball there, it's going to mess with your mind a little bit. Fired in with a stop shot.
Dead center pocket. Just like he was taught.
Look at how steady he holds the cue.
Everything, his mechanics are so spot on. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll try.
Awesome.
Actually, I'm going to take so the folks at home can see. Yeah, when he gets down on the shot, I'll tell you, and it's, I think, a pretty good compliment, but the best mechanics I've ever seen on any pro in my life, if you watch him shoot, his name is Fedor Gorst. I'm sure everybody knows him.
We watch him all the time.
But when you watch Fedor Gorst shoot, now look at how Caden gets down. It looks like a mini Fedor Gorst.
He does, and that's just him. That's just his natural. Yep. That's
and
his.
Even the way he's standing and looking at the table, it looks like Fedor Gorst shooting. I mean, so look at how he's getting down, how low he gets on the cue. He brings his elbow all the way up.
Yep.
I mean, and then boom, punches and follows through. So very, very clean mechanics for such a young pool player.
It's amazing to see. They will carry with him the rest of his life, and you got to know he's going to be spot on with them constantly. Good mechanics makes for a good player.
Yeah, and the thing is, you like you said, he learned them young. They'll stay with him. You see a lot of players that start shooting high, right? And you always teach them get lower and lower.
Get low.
But if people are playing that long for that, it's hard. If you start where Caden is, right? I mean, it's just going to exponentially
Absolutely.
help his game over the years.
Well, and I think he's going to be quite tall in the end. So the more lower he stays and the longer he stays lower with all of this, the more he's going to benefit again, even when he's taller. Because you see a lot of these taller players and they play very upright pool. Like they look down their stick. They don't look even with their stick on shots. I mind you, there's some great players out there that play very upright pool, I like to call it. But boy, nothing beats being able to see it all from the perspective of where you're playing at. I'm a very low player myself.
And Nick says MH has shown him a lot with all aspects of the game. A very crafty player and a very crafty individual too. But yeah, I love listening when MH explains stuff. Like everybody has their own unique way of like teaching you how to play and how to shoot. And he'll go deep in just to the physics and the mechanics of the way the ball spins and
why
everything.
It spins that way, how it spun that way.
Talking about inertia, energy, potential energy.
I was just going to say, inertia. He'll tell you all about the inertia.
Yeah.
Thanks, Nick Labs, for the like.
He was a physics major, so, he explains why a ball comes off the rail the way it does when it's spinning. In fact, the one thing I learned that it stuck with me was, when you're learning to play a stop shot or draw a shot, is even if you put draw on the ball, there's a point where the ball actually is not moving forward or backwards. It's actually sliding. And he talks about the different types of friction. And he'll teach you about, the different types of friction, which is very important. So he's very knowledgeable in that sense to get you to understand why the things happen the way they do. Because a lot of people, they don't understand why a ball throws. MH is very good at explaining why a ball throws, and once you understand it, you can visualize it better.
Absolutely, and that's very key, very important when you're playing, is to be able to visualize your balls going to the hole before you even, before you're even addressing your shot. You should be seeing the shot.
So I'm trying to find there's somebody I'm thinking of. He's a tall player.
Very upright?
Yeah. I was playing with him at Derby City. Justin Volk introduced me to him. He's a very good pool player.
Is his name Scott something?
Danny Olson.
Dan Olson.
Danny Olson, a pro player, very good pool player.
Very upright player though.
Yeah, but he gets down very low for a tall guy. I mean, he's 6'6", at least 6'5". Very tall player. But he's able to get down low, and like you're saying, Caden's probably going to be a taller guy. But he'll probably, since he's low now, he'll still be able to get low.
I believe he will. I believe he's just, I believe that. I don't think the height's going to bother him, but he is going to be one of these players that does have a little more height to him, that we see that gets in there and stays in there with the mechanics that he has. You know what I mean? That they're just going to be honed in even more perfectly.
Yeah, and I was talking with Chris earlier about it. And as much as Caden plays, right? I mean, just look at the way he's stroking through. It's like 1, 2, 3 and punch. And look at that shot. Ooh, I thought he might have cleared that 2 out of there. He might still have it. I can't tell. He could probably play it off the 6 maybe, or off I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. He might be able to play it into the 6, maybe a carom shot. He can see it, so he might be able to do it. We'll see what he can muster up here.
It's a very good
shot. He's able to get it. Got
some bad love from that 2 ball, but
see him firing his carom shot. 8 ball off the 2. Let's see it.
Coming right here.
Ooh, no, now I'm looking at the overhead. I don't know if it'll go that way. He might have to.
He's seen it.
Let's see if it goes. You have to push it. Yep, he tried to push it. It was a tough shot.
Very tough shot.
But yeah, so we're talking about mastery, right? And what is mastery, right? Whether it's 10,000 hours or 10,000 repetitions, but mastery to me is nothing more than when you do something, it's just nothing more than it's automatic.
It's
like
automatic.
when you
doing
breathe,
it with ease.
yeah, when you breathe, you don't think about breathing.
No.
You just breathe.
Because we're masters of it.
Yeah, exactly. And Caden, by the time he gets, to our age, he will have mastered. Because, like, right now, I'm not a master. You're not. I mean, there's so few masters in my eyes at pool. Like, everyone will say, oh, he's a grandmaster, he's a master. But are you really a master? Can you really shoot without thinking about it? I think Caden, if he keeps playing and progressing the way he does, he will eventually, reach the point of that mastery where he doesn't think about where the cue ball is going or how to get it there. He just will instinctively know.
Exactly. And
like Mason's probably at that level,
Yep. It's crazy because speaking of that, like we shoot scotch together. So he'll say, I'm gonna put this over there and I'm just gonna point. And when I point, this is how you know this is what you're gonna do. So he'll go up and he'll point, and sure as the day is long, 10 seconds later, that white ball will be right where he pointed to on the table. And it's like, Sunshine, you make this like, he makes it so easy for me, and he takes all the pressure off. He's just really an amazing individual. He is smooth as silk and cool as a cucumber. I'm telling you, I can't wait for the progression.
MH is playing a really nice out here. I mean, the balls are off the table, but that 8-ball miss cost Caden big time.
Yeah, but that happens. So now bounce back. Now you're gonna see the bounce back.
Oh no! What's going on with the camera?
Caden. We don't need to show everybody us. Thanks, Chris G.
Yeah.
Oh, the people's champs in the house.
Oh yeah.
Ray South Strip.
I was just talking with Ray's here. He's playing in the 8-ball mini, and we're going over like little math riddle jokes and stuff. So I'll give you one, not to put you on the spot. Or you know what? I'm gonna put it there for the folks at home because it's funny. I ask this to people all the time, and it's amazing. But if you had to make 30 cents with 2 U.S. coins, and one of them is not a nickel, how do you do it?
Well, 5 pennies and a quarter.
No, 2 U.S. coins.
Oh, 2 U.S.
You can only use 2 U.S. coins. You got to make
Right.
30 cents. One of them is not a nickel. Let's see it in the chat. Who knows how to do it?
Okay.
Put a question mark if you have no idea. I may give you all the answer here in a little bit. I'll let you guys sit in suspense at home.
Two U.S. coins to make 30 cents, and one of them is not a nickel.
Correct.
So the other one doesn't have to be a quarter. It could be. Well, it can't be. A little bit of a stumper out there.
Break did not go apart very well. But got ball in hand, so it might be able to move the balls around here.
A little bit of work on the table if you choose the stripes for your flavor.
Yeah, stripes are kind of botched up. You got to go with solids here.
Solids. Depending on how you shoot your 6-ball, I guess depends on how the 3-ball comes out to give it a home.
See where Caden starts. He's starting with stripes. But I don't like that. I mean, he's got to go in between the 13 or what is he looking at here? So far, nobody at home able to come up with the answer to my riddle. And no cheat, no looking it up on the internet.
I still, 30 cents.
All right. I'm going to give up the answer. So you got to make 30 cents with 2 U.S. coins. One of them is not a nickel. The answer, a quarter and a nickel.
How can it be? I said a nickel and you said no, one of them is not a nickel.
I said one of them is not a nickel.
Right?
A quarter and a nickel. So the quarter is not a nickel.
Right?
2 U.S. coins, quarter and a nickel.
Okay, Patrick, when I go home and tell my husband this one tonight
Look,
and I'm texting you at midnight.
oh, look, we got the answers coming in. Yeah,
I
they got
go-
it. Nick got it. James got it. Todd got it. Quarter and a nickel. They got it. All I said was one of them is not a nickel. That's all I said. Susie is in the house. What's up, Susie?
Susie, good afternoon, Miss Qual. Thanks for joining us.
Chris says quarter and nickel. That one is old. Well, then if you know that, Chris must be old
Lord. Too. It's not as bad as mine. How do, and this is bad, you guys, how do cowboys wash their hair? What do they use?
Give me a second. I'll figure this one out. Caden looking at a combo shot here. I don't know. How do they wash their hair?
Shampoo, pew, pew.
Oh, my God. Out of the booth. Now. Out of the booth.
I
now.
I told you.
Mine is bad, but that is horrible.
I have no
Jeez.
joke retention whatsoever.
You know what? That is MH worthy, though.
I'm telling you. That's why I thought I could tell it today. Because MH is like...
That is MH worthy because he is the king of like horrible bad jokes like that.
I am like the king of not being able, the queen of not being able to even remember one. But for some ungodly reason, shampoo, pew, pew.
That's nuts.
I'm telling you, nice shot.
I'm probably
going
to go home and tell it to my wife, though.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
Well, Caden's looking. He's in a little bit of trouble here, though. I mean, that 9 ball has got some issues. He might be able to run into it. But then again, if he does run into it, the cue ball's stopping.
It is. The cue ball's going to kill right here, but I think he gets it off right here.
Well, he's going to bust it up.
Just like that. Oh,
nice.
And he didn't. The cue ball didn't kill.
No, I thought I was going to kill on the 3 and stop, but it rolled. So he's got a shot on the 10, but how does he get on the 9? We'll find out. He's got to pull back here and find a way to miss the 8 ball and the 6 ball. So he's basically got to get that cue ball to come between the 8 and the 7 ball and come back up table. Maybe come off the rail, get on the 9 to shoot in the side pocket, I think would be in a perfect world if he can do this. He's got to shoot the 10, come off the side rail, in between the 7 and the 8. So it's going to be coming like this direction and off the rail.
Ideally, if he could get enough on that to get behind, come around and get behind that 3 ball, that would be a beautiful thing.
He can because the
lay up in
the 10 ball is off the rail, so he can definitely spin it. You can use when the ball's off the rail, he can use the spin, right, to move for him.
This is one of my favorite shots.
So let's see if he can do this. Be a really impressive shot if he gets on the 9.
He should.
And the side. Ooh, he went the other way.
He went the other way.
But even, I mean, yeah, but
why, Caden, did you choose to do that? I suppose he thought he was just going to float between there. Or did he say, okay, if I miss and I don't get position, I can still jump that?
I think what he was doing is playing speed. So he was trying to get somewhere towards center table and then back cut the 9. You know, he would have been able to get there. So it was probably an easier shot. Well, that 9 ball is going all over.
Left him.
So this is what happened to Caden last game. He basically would run the table and just not, miss one shot, leave 1 ball or no balls on the table, and that's leaving MH a wide open table. And you can't leave MH a wide open table. So I think Caden he needs to figure out if he can't see the whole way out, he's got to
stick him somewhere.
Well, let MH do the same thing. Run 6 or 7 balls off the table, get hooked. Because that's what's happening to Caden right now. He's just missing the 1 shot to get us out,
Yeah.
And it's going to cost him. So yeah, barring any weird misstep here.
I think that 6 ball will be MH's money ball. I think he'll take that off last. Unless he shoots it after he shoots the 2 ball here.
All depends on what he takes here. I like him taking the 2-ball or the 7-ball. It's going to be one or the other. I think he's going to go at the 2-ball because it'll give him some options. Oh, these fancy new chairs have armrests?
Yeah, and I didn't know
that.
I don't know how they. Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's a lot more comfortable.
Holy Moses, Batman. I know here we're all like trying to balance and hold ourselves up
Yeah,
by
he's
the
gonna-
seat of our pants.
You're going to have to take the 6-ball, so.
Boy, there goes my money ball.
Well, now
7-ball.
things are going to get tricky.
Or over and shoot that 3-ball. You're going to shoot the 7-ball first because it's more comfortable. You're not putting yourself in an over-the-top position.
I think he's shooting a 7-ball. Yeah, because shoots the 3-ball, he's got to shoot over the 8. And it's also pretty easy to get on the 3 from the 7. If he wasn't shooting over the 8, it'd probably be easier to get from the 3 to the 7. But and the 8 is right in the middle of the table, so it doesn't matter really where he goes. I mean, the 8 goes in any pocket right now.
Yeah, I was just going to say
So
that.
he doesn't even really need a money ball, so to speak.
Oh, so he's going over it anyways.
Nice shot there by MH. Anytime you're shooting jacked up like that, it's pretty difficult. Creates a little bit more air for, or variables for air.
Room for air, yeah.
All Caden can do is watch right now. MH making clean work of that rack.
Well, we got MH in the lead here, 6-3. Caden needs to find some tools in his shed. Taking a little break here.
Yeah,
He's running to the restroom.
A little bit of a player break. Go splash some water in the face. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you could let us know in the chat how the stream is running. Are we jumping? Are we lagging? Appreciate it. I had somebody text me saying that we were froze. I'm going to go check it out myself right now just to see. It looks like we're running.
Seems to be giving you guys a little bit of view of some of the people that are left in our mini today. You see Veronica Lyon playing there. She's our queen. She won today over Nikki Farrell.
Yeah, and that makes 5 weeks in a row, which is the longest streak we've had on the queens. I think we had someone ran 4 weeks in a row a while back.
Oh, yeah. That was Lacey.
Lacey, yes. So we're
And then, yeah. So we're moving right along with that. Next week's challenger, I believe. Well, I don't want to say anything live on air right now. Don't want to jinx anything. But tomorrow we'll be coming out with the flyer for the new challenger. So everybody, please watch.
well, Lenora says the stream is running good. JJ says stream seems to be good. So okay, we're doing pretty good.
Thanks, JJ Mady. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in and watching today as well.
Lenora, if you want to know how far behind you guys are or what a lag is, just say I'm going for MH Penglase, and I'll let you know how long it takes us to see your response.
Yeah.
Say go MH.
Bring it in, Lenora. Give us a shout out. Shoot us a
Yep.
thumbs up.
It should only be like
something.
I think like a 20-second lag or something
Yeah,
maybe.
we'll tell you how long it is.
For the most part, I mean, we are live. So right now what you guys are looking at is we're on break right now, but that's our pool room view. There's Caden walking by, coming back from his little break. I don't know. Our Chris G is doing some really technical stuff. Well, it only took like 30 seconds, Lenora. So I just saw it pop up.
Yep.
So, yeah, you guys are live with us.
You're rocking live with us.
Yeah, actually, you guys are probably more up. It's just sometimes when you guys type the chat, it takes longer. I think it takes like 20 seconds. So you guys we're probably only on like a 2-second, 10-second delay or something like that.
We got Chris typing a hello in for you right now.
Yeah, Lenora.
From the Mad Apple.
Yeah, Lenora MH actually just came over to the booth. And if you can see it there, Mad Apple Extreme says, MH says hello to Lenora, Beethoven, Diana. Oh, geez, I can't say all these names. Giselle.
Penglase.
Yeah. He says hi to everybody.
Leanna, Beethoven, Diana, Giselle, Penglase.
If you can explain who all those people are in the chat, that'd be awesome. So we know who MH is saying hi to.
I'm saying it's relatives. It's everybody back across the pond. Telling him, go, potting Penglase, go.
That's
nice
right.
Break.
We haven't used the British accent. I can't do the British accent. There's no way.
I'm Irish. Don't ask me how I get that either. Once in a while it comes out.
I'm a little bit Irish myself. It's a little bit easier. I can't do the British one. It's a little harder. I don't know. I can try. The MH is like, let me see if I can do MH here for the fans at home. Here we go. I think I got one. Now here's an interesting shot. Now, isn't it? No. Look at that. Just snick the 3 in there just like that and roll forward. Now that's horrible. MH is probably going to kill me.
It wasn't bad, though. It really wasn't bad. That was a really good effort.
I tried.
I'm just going to keep it how I am, folks. Not.
I could never do the British accent. It's hard.
Don't worry, guys. Our names are crazy. Nobody can pronounce them. Our parents are also crazy. All right. Thanks a lot, Lenora Penglase. Well, oh, MH is your brother. Are you the big sissy then? Or are you the little sissy? I have 5 older brothers, so curious to know where he falls for you. He's shooting these balls down awfully nice here.
I know MH said he did grow up in England, like where he grew up was kind of a little bit like Wisconsin with a lot of farm fields around and stuff, So the community, he ain't too far from home. I mean, this is a farming community out here, so.
Yeah. He snookered himself a little bit there. Didn't quite get the leave that he was looking for.
Nick gives us a thumbs up. I'm not sure if he's thumbs upping on our accent attempt.
Your try of the accent.
I think it would be a thumbs down.
So I think he's going to go. He looks like he's playing one of those mirror bank shots again, but I think he's more so trying to get a really good safe in on Caden.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, he's stripes, right? So all he's got to do is get this cue ball down table.
No, MH is solids.
MH is solids? Okay,
yeah.
That changes things.
Yeah, that's why I said he didn't quite get off that ball the way he wanted to. He bumped the 2 ball when he came back, and it wasn't. Leona says she's the little one. Well, that's all right, Leona. I was the little sissy, too. It made for us to have the most patience.
You had 5 older brothers.
5. I am 6, 12, 15, 18, and 22 years apart from my brothers. I am 54, and my oldest brother is 76.
76, okay, wow.
So, yeah, it was tough for me if I wanted to be doing something with the boys. Oh, look at going with the air bridge and all.
Wow.
Nice try, MH.
Even though that didn't go in, that's going to make the high. Just the thought of that shot, the knowledge to be able to pull that shot off and to get it to be close it's a very high skill level type shot.
That's MH for you, though.
Yeah.
He's always putting something together like that.
Yeah, that's high level. Just you got to have the knowledge of pool to be able to even think of a shot like that, let alone come close to making that shot. So that was really, really good. It almost went in, almost fired right in the pocket.
I think Caden's looking at his options for safe when he gets down here. I think he's going to pocket a couple balls here, and then I think we're going to see a really deep safe come out.
No, I think Caden's thinking I'm getting out here. I don't think there's any reason he should be able to get out here. I mean, that 9 goes in the side. It's a tough shot, but it does go. And he's got the perfect little angle here to hit it right now. If he can take care, the 9 is his trouble ball. If he can get this 9 to, well, look at on the table, it might be a little bit different. On the overhead, it looks like it could go, but I don't know.
He's going to walk the 13 down to the corner. I think he wants a different angle. I'm sorry, that wasn't the 13. The 13 ball's back here.
Yeah, the 9 ball is the one that's going to get him in trouble.
The 12 ball's over here.
I'd call safe here. Just put this 14 in or 12 in and call safe and stop it right behind. Lock him up. Lock MH. No, he's going around. So now, based off of that shot, Caden has to get out here, or he's probably going to, unless he can run into the 9 here. And I don't know.
I think he's going to try to play that 9 on the. Oh no, he's shooting 15.
Maybe he can come back and forth and run into the 9. Let's see if he goes back and forth into it. Because he can't come into it off one rail. Maybe he's thinking the 9 can go on the side. I'm saying that's a tough shot. Well, the 9, does it pass the 2? Does it pass the 2?
Yeah.
Okay, well then that's another way.
You could shoot that 9 ball back this way.
He's taking it in the side. Tough shot. You got to slow roll this in.
Little finesse shot.
Yeah, see. That was a tough shot. That is not an easy shot. But he was playing, the pattern was well thought out, well played. He just ended with a tough shot, and it's make or break there. I can't really see from the angle I'm looking at where that 2 is going to slice in. Can't see what he's looking at just because of the view I have right now. All right, so now we got our overhead view back up.
Well, apparently we're learning here that MH ran most of the players out of his town, that he beat everybody in the small town that he grew up in. And he ran out of players to beat, according to one of his friends.
At pool, I mean, not physically.
Yeah, right. Pool, that is. Interesting.
I don't know. I'm sure MH could hold his own in a scrap. Them Brits can be feisty.
I'm telling you. Interesting when you get family on the stream, though. The little things that you find out that are, little shocks of the day. Nice try by MH slicing that ball that way. Leaving Caden in a really wonky position here. He's going to make Caden work extremely hard to get a decent hit and play a really good save all at the same time.
So, yeah, right now, I mean, there's no real good shot here. So what Caden needs to do is obviously play safe. And the object now is to get to the cue ball to the bottom left side of the table.
Correct.
Bottom left side of the table is where he needs to go. Or lock him up right behind the 11. That's a nice nicely controlled safety there. That was brilliant and beautiful. I didn't even see that shot. That's much better than just putting the ball at the bottom of the table, because now...
Yeah, I was going to say to you, the ball doesn't have to go to the bottom of the table. He can trade places with the white ball for the 9 ball, which is basically what he did.
And busts him out, too, by doing that. And look at that. Now he's got ball in hand. I always like to tell people, well, now I get 2 free shots because it was ball in hand and you scratched. But that never flies. So Caden's out here. 9, 11 up in the corner.
8
in the side. Yeah, that was a really good safety shot by Caden to take this game. got on the perfect side of the 11.
I'm going to promote the Lucky Bastard tournament after this.
They're nicely done by Caden. Laid up nice. Soft little shot, little finesse shot for the 8-ball. Right in there.
Nice shot
Brings
there.
it back to 6-4. So we have Saturday, August 13th. We are going to be running a remembrance of everyone's pal, the LB Larry Backus. The Lucky Bastard Memorial Tournament is going to take place. It's a bank pool tournament. Once again, it's going to be Saturday, August 13th. The doors open at 7 a.m. Breakfast is served from 7 to 11 here. They would like you to check in by 10 o'clock with their Calcutta starting at 11 a.m. Entry fee is $100 for 600 and up, $75 for those with Fargo rates of $500 to $599, and $50 for anyone $499 or below. Come and have some fun. The Larry Backus Lucky Bastard Tournament.
And
A Banks tournament.
$500 added as well to that. So that's
Add
a nice
full,
little
I
purse.
think so they're going to add at what, 32 for a full field?
I think it said 36.
Oh, maybe it said 36.
Yeah,
My
36
bad.
max. So sign up, folks. That's probably close to filled by now. I mean, you know what? I never had the honor of meeting Mr. Larry,
Oh, geez.
but yeah, I just started coming around here about a year and a half ago. So I'm new to the pool community.
Well, you're not new to us, Mr. Patrick Glenn. We all love you, and we're very appreciative for you stepping up and stepping in the booth like this, like you have, and giving us your fabulous commentary.
Yeah, fabulous.
It's appreciated.
You ever see that movie Princess Bride? This word you use, I don't think it means what you think it means.
Oh, boy. All right.
So Caden takes this down. He's back within one. See if he can pull it together here. So we had the flyer up. I missed the break. Is it
Was that enough time?
He's taking a 2-7-6 combo here. Almost went.
Needed a little extra roll from that 13. If that 13 would have got a little more gas on it, he would have had that perfectly.
And stripes are looking good minus. That 6 ball is blocking a pocket. It's blocking the 14. And MH, in a true pool fashion, is already scoping out the problem and sniffing it out.
Yeah, but I think there's enough space there to where you could roll a lot of top over that 13 ball and make it go in with the 6 ball as well. I like those shots.
Well, it's still
shots.
open table here. What am I talking about? Yep, still open table.
Oh, and he's going at it that
Yep,
way.
and sniffed out the problem right away and took care of it. So that's something I learned from MH actually, is identify your problem as like look at where your problem ball is.
Always.
Right? And then you want to look at how am I going to get on, and this is what has really elevated my game, is what he taught me is
How do I get it there?
yeah, what ball am I using to get on the 8? That's going to be ball in hand. And by identifying what ball you want to use likely to get on the 8, and then you work your pattern backwards from there, and it's really helped my game.
Yeah.
And I never thought about it. I always thought, you only shoot 3 shots ahead. The shot you're taking,
Oh, no.
your next shot, and then what side of the ball you want to be on to get to your third shot.
Nope.
Think 3 shots deep.
Nope.
But he's like, no, you want to look at
You
your
wanna
8
pattern
ball
yeah.
backwards.
You want to pattern your whole table down.
Yep.
And whether that means top to bottom, left to right.
And of course, like the way I play, I gotta redo that backwards plane after almost every shot.
But it's because you hit a detour, so
Yeah.
you have to make sure that you have a few detours left on the table that you're open and willing to take. If you get just that little tiny bit out of position, well, that's okay. I got this detour right here. I'm going to turn around and do this, and I'm going to put myself right back where I needed to be in the pattern of play that you set for yourself. It's not easy, but with practice, and lots of practice, mind you, lots of practice.
Caden firing, he knows he's got a big side pocket here because of the 1 ball.
He loves the sides.
He wants to move this 1 ball. So yes, he smart there to make that shove tough later for MH. knocked it out of there. So very smart. Again, Caden's a smart player. He understands the pool table like a chessboard, you know. He understands strategy, which is very, very unusual for someone his age and level, you know, like when you're Caden's age, you're just typically not thinking pool like that. He does. He thinks that
He's a hound when it
Yeah.
comes to thinking pool. It's almost nonstop. He's like me. It's eat, sleep, breathe. I'm playing pool when we're not playing pool. There's a game going on, you know? Stroke technique, mechanics. It's crazy.
He's going to have to spin around this a little bit here. You're going to see a little Massey shot here. Spin around it just a little bit. A lot of the left here. You're going to watch that cue ball spinning. Not too much. And look at that.
Nice shot.
Where's the cue ball going? Got a little bit of help from the 6. He didn't scratch, but he's kind of hooked here. He might be able to cut the 11 over on the side. I don't know.
You're going to have to find yourself a safe.
Andrew, this is funny. He was talking about MH running everyone out of town, you know, for the people that he beat. And he's like, not physically. And he's like, we were talking, and he goes, he could run fast. That was his secret weapon.
He was a fast runner.
Well,
Interesting.
I don't think he's fast anymore.
Probably not.
I mean, I don't know. I bet you MH could probably.
Bet he still could run, though. He looks like he could still run.
He could probably run for about 20 yards. I'm just playing MH.
That's probably farther than I could get.
Yeah, with my knees, I probably can't run 20 yards anymore.
So we'll see what kind of safety
I don't think
mechanisms MH comes with, being as he's got that one ball.
he
You
can,
slice that?
No, he can play the 7 if he wants. But yeah, he can slice this. I know MH capability. He could slice that one over if he wanted to. But does he want to risk doing that? I don't think he needs to. I think he can just come off the rail.
All the way back down there.
Oh, he's got the 6 ball and the 2. He can find his way back down table. He doesn't have to take it right now.
That's why I'm saying. Does he shoot that now, and does he just work the 3 stop shots off the bottom of the table that he has?
David, thank you for the like.
Control with this.
I mean, personally, I shoot the 7 first because of my skill level, but MH is a higher skill level, so he's more confident cutting this one over.
Oh, and he came behind it, shot right behind it.
But that's a tough shot. But MH, you know, he knows his ability, and I know his ability too, and I think MH is favored to make that shot, so that was probably the smart shot because it's bringing him up table.
Hey, Randy Parlick. Thanks for the like. He's coming at us from the Anago area.
Anago. My in-laws are out there by Anago in Burnhamwood, a really small town.
Jason Parker from that way as well. Nope, Jason Parker, Wausau area, right? Or are you the Dells? I always confuse you. But thanks for the like.
All right. He's going to have some problems with the 15 ball.
We'll see, though, depending on what ball he leaves to come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's got one pocket, and it's a big pocket because you can use the 7 ball.
Oh.
Ooh.
Shook that pocket.
And, yeah, he got good there because he could have pulled back on the 14 to get to the 15. No clear out here for MH either. I mean, he's got the 1 ball to contend with here. Unless he can slide that by the 9, but I don't think that goes by the 9. Not from the view that I have. Yeah, he's thinking hard about this 1 ball.
So you play the 6 ball now and use a head rail. You let yourself come back here. And do you let yourself try to get on that? I mean, it's a long cut either way, or do you use it as a safety ball?
Well, right now he's looking at the one ball. The only shot he has is a bank. He's got to get the right angle to bank it in the corner. And he has the opportunity if he takes the 6 ball, like you said, to bring
Where-
the cue
I'm
ball
s-
down table.
Patrick, what corner for that one if you bank that one ball? Where are you banking that
Bottom
one
left
ball?
corner.
Over here?
Yep. It'll go by
Going
the
that
9.
way? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you get the cue ball kind of
Yep, over at the angle
center
of 14.
table to the right
Gotcha.
side, you know.
Gotcha. I just didn't think that could pass a 9 with the way it was sitting right off the diamond like that.
Yeah, if you get about 2 diamonds up over to the right side of the table,
Mm-hmm.
you should be able to bank that 1 past the 9, no problem. But you got to be right there with it. I mean, if you get the wrong angle, you're looking at a double kiss or, you know, a really hard bank shot. But I mean, honestly, right now that's the only thing that he's probably looking at. And he's probably looking at maybe he could take the 6 right now, come off the top rail down to that position. But it's a tough shot. I mean, there's no easy out here at all. And that's why he's walking around the table just looking at it the way he is. Because he knows a misstep here, Caden can get out, you know? David Mason said, great job commentating. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Pa. I know I'm your favorite.
All right. He's doing something with the 1.
Because I
And
told
it's-
you this is where he's
yeah.
trying to figure out how he's going to get safe in here.
He's just trying to make a problem here.
He's trying to create,
Yeah. He's baiting right now. He's baiting Caden.
basically.
He's like, and I don't think it worked because Caden can just follow up, right? If he just follows up, well, no, he's kind of on the wrong side to follow, but
You follow that 14 ball just enough. You got that. What is that down there?
that's
The
a 15, yeah. But I mean, it all depends on where he doesn't even have to follow that much, right? Because he's got a big pocket. If he got that cue ball just past just above where the 14 is, he's got it. So he's just got to follow a few inches, really. And he can go more if he wants, you know, it'd be a little bit better, but he really only needs to go about 5 inches. It'd be perfect. Because shooting this 15 ball, oh, yeah, and he got there nicely. So that was the shot to take. I think he did it didn't go down. That was kind of he makes that shot. He's, you know, probably 90% to get out at that point.
So now MH. I think we shoot the 7 ball. We leave ourselves on the 1 ball where we want to be for our 1 ball. So we bring ourselves back down and bring out the 6, the 2, and then the 8. Or maybe he uses the 6 ball to shoot position onto the 1 ball.
He might save the 1 ball for his last ball. And the only reason I say that is just because if he goes 7-1, coming from the 1 to anything else is going to be a little difficult.
Thanks for the like, Larry Dasso.
But he definitely has to take the 1 after the 7, though. I mean, I
don't know. I think he's going to play for position on it right here from the 6 so that he can shoot. Oh,
no,
yeah, he is. I told you. Playing that 1 ball right now.
I don't think he's going to be able to get at it. Maybe he will. Does he have the window? That's a tight
little.
window to get into.
It's a very little window. It's skinny.
David Paul Mason said, yes, you are, Connie.
Yes, I know I am. Thanks, Pa.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that 1 ball shot. I think he's, like I said, he's got to
I don't
go
know
from the 7 to the 1.
I don't know if he got in there.
Well, even if he did, I mean, now,
Well,
where's the shot?
well, because he plays in like this, it floats out like this, and anywhere out here, he's gold. 7, 2, 8. It's just a matter of the right speed, and he didn't get it, so you're right. So it's going to be a slow, soft shot at the 1 ball and a long shot back here or I'm sorry, a slow soft shot on 7 where it's going to be a long shot back
Yeah, I think
for the
that's,
1.
that's what he's gonna do. Gonna take the 7. Ooh, rut-row.
Row Shaggy. Well, no. Yeah, he's not in a prime position at all here for that 1 ball. I think he plays the 1 ball down and in off the rail right here, don't you?
Well, I like to.
Ooh.
MH says it best. Well, if you get out, there's no wrong way. So we shall see.
I'm going to slice at that 2 ball.
I don't know if you can. Can you
I'm-
back cut that in there? Let's see.
Well, he shoots with a pencil, man, so anything is possible. The spin is enormous that he gets on that ball.
Uh-oh. That's going in. Ooh.
Ooh! Oh, and gets a little kiss off the 8 ball. I still don't think he can see that clean, though. He's coming off the rail. He has to.
I don't
He
even
can't
know if
see it.
I don't even know. He can't see it even off the rail.
I don't think so either. I think it's too much of a, there's too big of a jaw there. Too much to bend. Not bending.
Yeah, this is not looking good. See what he can. I mean, maybe if he puts an extreme amount of left, maybe. I don't even know. Coming off the rail. Taking a really big long look at it.
Yeah, he is. You got that. So his 1 ball is sitting almost directly in front of that first diamond with his white ball in down table, almost center, almost in line with the number 2 diamond. Now, at that,
No,
and he
that-
made contact with
No,
it,
he
though.
hit-
Did
he
he hit the
He
11
hit the 11
first?
first. That's a foul.
Was that the 11 ball? Yeah,
Yeah.
it sure was.
Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't see the room there to make that shot happen. It was close. All right, here's a drill. I say start with this 11 ball and then work your way up to your top 3 balls. See what Caden decides. Yep, we're going to start with the 11, and he's going to work his way up. Maybe a stop shot on the 14 or pull back a little bit on the 14. Oh, no. Don't get behind. Perfect. Now he's just got to pull back a little bit. Yeah, and he'll be prime. Got to pull back about a ball and a half. Not much more than that.
Not much more than that.
Ooh, got stripped, but he's got.
That's right. He's got
yeah,
the 9 ball. He'll be able to position off of this.
Yep. He's got the 15.
Just short little stops. Maybe pull a hair, half ball back. Maybe don't even roll a hair to the left.
Oh, he was able to
Shot
get
the
it.
15.
Was able to get the 15, which is nice because it gives him a
Beauty.
nice angle here to get on the 8 ball. And he can play the 8 anywhere right now. I mean, he could play it in the side if he wants. It's a nice soft shot coming over. Or he could put a stroke on it, which I've seen people do, and try to play it in the corner, which I just think he's going to try to play this 8 in the side. Just follow through. Or is he drawn back here? Yeah, okay, so he's going to play it all the way down table. Caden to get within 1 here. He's got to put this down.
There it is.
Boom. Keeping it a tight match. And we're halfway through. More than halfway through. Who's going to cross the finish line first? Who we taking out there in YouTube, Facebook land? Who do you got taking this one down? Let's see your predictions.
I got Hillman. We'll have Caden breaking here.
He comes off just to the right side of center. I think he's hitting center ball.
Yeah. He's got such a nice break.
Yeah,
This young man does.
spread apart pretty good there. 8 ball drops, so that'll get spotted. Look at Susie's prediction. Caden 10-6. That means Caden's got to run out 5 games in a row.
He's got a 5-pack in him. You watch.
Larry says 10-8 Caden. See if MH's family's got some love for MH, maybe.
Oh, I'm telling you.
If they start saying Caden, I'll be like, oh, man.
Caden's taking a minute here to build his map.
Yeah.
He's taking a good long look at it. Gonna choose stripes for his flavor.
Mason says, not run out, just win.
That's right, Stone. That's right. Just win. Plain and simple. And Caden's going to put a little bit of low on this. I think he's going to set himself out here for that. Oh, no. Thought he wanted to get on his 9 ball. Did he get on his 9 ball?
All right, there we go. Lenore's taking MH. So, MH, your sister loves you. She's got faith.
Lenora has all the faith in you, MH.
$15 balls in a little bit of a weird spot, but room to get at it. Goes in the corner. He's got to make sure he gets the right position on it. And he can actually do it right. I mean,
Like he can get position right here. If he just goes and looks at it, that 15 goes down to that other corner so sweetly.
He could, or he could just slow roll and stop this ball and then take the 14 next and roll forward after that to it. See what
He's going to roll forward on this shot. Oh,
came
he used
all the way down. He's on it nicely. See, I think he takes this 14 now and just pulls back a little bit.
Nope. 15
Yeah,
ball.
if he takes this 15, he's going to be a little dicey getting on a 4. It's going to be harder. It's going to be harder to get on the 14 from the 15 than it is from the 14 to the 15. So he should take this 14.
He wants that 15 ball first.
Yeah, but it's going to be tougher to get on the 14 from there.
I don't think so, because I think he's going to bring the white ball right in front of the 6 ball, and I think that 14 ball is going in the side so that he's got a straight shot at the other corner for the 8 ball. Oh, nope. Changed his mind. Here we go. 14 ball first.
14 is the shot. Just got to pull it back just a little bit. Hey, pulled it back too much. But he's still okay. The 6 ball's in a weird spot for MH. And if I know MH, he's going to figure that 6 ball out really quick. He might even shoot at it right now. Because I know he doesn't like the 6 ball where it's at. He's thinking, I got to do something with it.
Unless maybe he shoots a 7 that way and shoots to wiggle it a little bit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At least get it out off and create some space around it. Or at least create maybe a line to a pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he can't
Oh, he's going right
yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah,
Yep, he wants it out.
I knew he.
I get it.
Yep, I was like, he's gonna look at that 6 ball, not like it, and he's gonna do something with it immediately. Yeah,
A smart play.
and he's got enough space. I mean, he can get a nice clean hit here. I like the shot. The only problem with this shot, though, is you're shooting past the pocket on the rail.
Yes.
I mean, I think he's off the rail a little bit, and that's why he's taking the shot. I think if it was on the rail, he might not be taking the shot.
Right.
So this is a difficult shot.
It is a difficult shot. Shooting past, we never shoot past the side pocket when we don't have to.
Made that
we
look
use it.
easy. He made that look easy.
Yeah, I did. I think he goes 2-ball.
So his problem ball is solved. Now what? Now he's got to start picking them apart. I think he's got the 2 here. And then, yeah, he's going to be safe with the 1 or the 7. He'll have options if he shoots this 2. I don't think he can take anything other than the 2. He doesn't like it for some reason. He's veering away from it. He's just looking at the table, trying to figure out where's the cue ball going to go.
I say he shoots the 2-ball and then works at, what do we got here, the 4-ball?
Yeah, well,
2-ball, 4-ball, 3-ball.
So
No.
2 ball's going to come off up and to the left, and if it comes off up and to the left, it can A, run into the green ball there and stop, or it could just come by and miss it. But either way, he'll have the 1 or the 7 on the side, or depending on where the cue ball ends up, he might even have a shot on the 4 ball. So there's a lot of different options after he shoots here. So he's got the 4 ball.
Or he's got the 5-3 combo. Probably not, but
It's there, but do you risk taking it? Maybe. I mean, it's actually not, it's a makeable combo,
it's very makeable.
and it's
Positionable as well.
those shots. What do I call them? They're enticing. You want it. They're fun to take, but it's a dangerous shot, and
They hold your attention for a minute.
this is the smart shot. Okay, there you go at the 7. I think not. You go at the 3. So he's hitting inside spin here.
Yeah, he's got to hit this with just the right ball speed so that he drops back and has the creates the angle on the 5-ball so that he can get back out to shoot then.
No, he's trying to get on the 1 or the 7 here off the rail with that inside.
And I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I would have tried to create my shot for my 5-ball so that I could work that 1 and 7-ball this way. And park my 8-ball back there in the corner.
Well, he ran into the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with all the inside he was putting on it, I think he was trying to spin off so he could take the 1 or the 7. He would have the option to go down. And he has the 5 available if he needs it.
He's going to shoot the 5 off first. Set position. He'll shoot the 5-ball, the 7 in the side, the 1 in the other side or corner, and then the 8-ball in the opposite corner, I think. That's what the pattern looks like.
I think he's going to try to stop here. Or is he going to roll forward?
No, he's rolling forward.
He's rolling forward. Rolling forward. Nicely done. Now he's got the 1 on the side. And he can use the 7 as his money ball. Or he could use the 7 too. I mean, he could go either way here. I like the 1 ball.
He's going to shoot the 1-ball first and he'll shoot that 7-ball last. As the 8-ball is going to go in the corner by where the white ball is right now.
Oh, what happened? Chris down there changing the angles. Yep, just a stop shot here on the 7.
Simple stop and pop the 8.
Yep, right in the
7-ball
corner.
to one corner, 8-ball to the other corner.
Ooh, he drew back. That's interesting. I thought he would have just stopped and put in the corner you said.
Yep.
So now he's got to fire it into the other corner with a risk of scratching.
Yep. A lot of inside English on this shot.
Yeah, but when you put the inside on it, it makes a shot really missable. Really
Well,
missable.
You still need to turn that ball away from the pocket. You need to turn away from the scratch. A little inside English goes a long way. Look at that. So we got MH up 7-5 over Caden. Little view of the last of the leftover minis.
There is Fong, the bar stick bully, right there on table number 8. Closest table to you. I think he's still in the mini.
Yep. You got Fong, you got Mr. Poole, you got Veronica Line over there, and Craig Fowler. It's down to the 4 of them.
Yeah, I saw him playing earlier. He was Hill, so he must have won his match.
Yeah.
He was getting a little frustrated because, you know, you got to tip your hat to Fong. I mean, he works here, and even when he's not working here, he's working here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Thanks, Larry Dasso, for the like.
Like, I don't know if today was a work day for him, but he's here playing in the tournament, but he's also in the pro shop dealing with customers, running the tournament. I mean,
He's
does a
a
lot.
well-rounded individual. Fong is.
He does a lot here at the Mad Apple.
Tries to keep us all above board.
Helped out tremendously with the tournament yesterday.
Huh.
Put together by
He
Mark
sure
Bell.
did. Mark should be really grateful. He had a lot of good help yesterday, that's for sure.
But, you know, hats off to Mark, too. I mean, he did a lot of behind-the-scenes work to get that tournament up and running and getting, you know, all the getting everybody, all the sign-ups and all that stuff. Did a tremendous job, and it was a really big success here.
It was a nice tournament.
Thank you, Mark, if you're out there.
Thanks, Mr. Bell.
All right, so what is Caden looking at? Stripes here.
He's going to fire the 14 ball somewhere.
Down in the corner, it
Not
looks like.
sure if he can see past the... Oh, yeah.
Look at that shot. That's a highlight shot. Take a look at that shot later if it's still on the replay. Because he had to fire that in between the 13 and the 15.
Yep.
He's got a big pocket here with the 4. If he misses, you want to miss to the left. Thought he was going to try to punch that 4 out of there maybe. Uh-oh, he ain't going to like this.
Not so much.
There's a cross bank here. Ooh, it's tough though. You're looking at a double kiss on that shot.
I think he's just going to kick at the 15 ball maybe just to put a hit down. Or jump. Nope.
James Dowdswell, go potting Penglase. I meant to be asleep, but this is a cracking match. Absolutely it is. He's got a, I don't know what he's going to do here. I don't even know what the good shot is here.
Mason throwing out a big congratulations to Ron Sosnowski for taking down the house yesterday.
Yeah, let me talk a little bit about Ron and his performance yesterday, if I can. An incredible performance. Just to give you an idea on how well Ron played yesterday, he was in the winner's bracket all the way to the end.
Yep.
In his last 4 matches, which is a race to 5, he only lost 2 games, which is incredible, especially with the level of players he was playing. So, I mean, he was shooting lights out yesterday, making really good decisions. I watched all of, I think I watched his last 4 matches at least. So he played very, very well and had a really great tournament. Yeah, Eric's saying he wanted to make the tournament. He had to work. We could have got you in. We had 2 open spots. People dropping out at the last minute, which is unfortunate. If you say you're going to be coming to a tournament, you should, that's why I think in the future it's going to be pay first, because that way at least if you don't make it, it's a forfeit, and people are there to get some money.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for some people because, like me, I don't do anything over the internet with PayPal, with any of it. The couple of times we've been hacked, so I'm just at the I'm at my point where I don't, so that'll be a come down here, pay in person thing beforehand to
Yeah, and
whomever, and
yeah, and Mark can set that up, and Kendall. If you don't use PayPal or a credit card online, we could set it up to where you just come into the Mad Apple and pay the fee.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
sure
think,
they'll do something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm with you. I'm not a fan of like pay. Like I actually just got Venmo a week ago. I just learned how to use it, and I've only made one transaction. It was with my wife. She showed me how to use it.
And that was it.
Yeah, she sent
I
me
feel
one.
you, sunshine.
Yeah, I'm like, I just don't like them. I don't like the online stuff.
I put a Cash App on my phone,
Yeah.
and they sent me this money card thing and all of this, and it's like I don't even have any money on my Cash App yet. People, how do you want me to use this? Oh.
That was a nice attempt there by Caden to kick into the side. He got a good hit on the ball. It just missed by a
Yeah, he did. He just
millimeter
missed it
there.
by a hair.
David Mason saying Ron shot lights out Thursday night too. So yeah, Ron's game is just, I think it's obviously improving. So
It is. He's really becoming a nice rounded player. It's just super to see.
I've only known Ron for about a year or so,
Mm.
and he's just always been a good shot in my eye. So
He has rounded himself so beautifully in the last couple of years. I've had the pleasure of knowing Ron since we've been coming in here. And he's actually now one of the, I guess you call him the league director, or
Well,
if you would,
he runs our league
he
on
handles
Tuesday night.
a lot of them here. So
Does a great job
hats
with it.
off.
Yeah, and puts all the stats into the spreadsheets.
Heavens, yes, he does a fine
It's
job.
a lot of work
It's-
to enter and all that stuff every week.
And mind you,
Yeah.
guys, he has a full-time job yet. He is not retired. He is not any of that. He still works very hard, just like the rest of us do. So thanks and hats off to Ron. We truly appreciate it. I know I do.
All right, so MH is looking at solids here. What does this 7-1 look like? It's pretty locked. I don't think it goes into the 2. So he's going to fire at this 2, open up the pocket. Maybe if he can come off the bottom rail into the 1, that would help. And he just missed it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Connie's going to step out, take a quick break. So you're going to be stuck alone in the booth with me.
For a minute, I'll send Chris up.
Okay. All right, looking at the 3 ball. See what kind of shape he has. Touchy shot here. It's hard to hold it for the 5, and even if you're trying to get on the 5, it's in a weird spot because it's right next to the pocket where you could possibly scratch if you're shooting a down table. He'd have to get on it pretty straight. Almost get the ball on the rail. So this is a really touchy shot. If you're trying to get this ball over to the left rail, the speed, the spin, everything is really critical on this shot, if that's what he's trying. He was trying to bang it out of there. He's trying to bang the 5 out. Ooh. So he gives Caden ball in hand with an opportunity to bring it back within 1. And the table looks pretty good, so I think Caden's going to be pretty happy with this opportunity. I think the 11 is probably the hardest of his balls. He might start with that one, take it all the way down, and then start firing into the side pocket possibly. I think is a good option. I mean, it is a little bit of a longer shot to start off with, ball in hand, but you can get right up on it, so I don't see an issue. He's going to start with the 12. I think I like starting with the 11. I think he might switch his mind if he sees it. Yeah, start with the 11 because that's kind of your. It's not a total problem ball, but it's much harder than all the other balls on the table. And if you can take care of that ball first, well, then you're going to be in prime position to run out. The only problem with shooting it into the corner that he is pretty close to it, so it makes the shot a little tricky. If he takes it all the way down, he can leave some space between the ball and he can stroke through. So this is the shot that I like, and he changes his mind again. We're going with the 9 ball and then getting on the 11. So maybe even better. See what happens. Yeah, so now he's on the 11. Yeah, I actually like that. Opens up a pocket for the 8 if he does need it later on. Okay, perfect. Ooh, maybe rolled a little far, but he's still good to take the 12 in the side here. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, Kaden's gonna have to step out. Run a little late. Believe it or not, she's so dedicated at pool. She's here on her 22nd anniversary, so she's on her way home. Got to see the husband. Oh, look at this shot by Caden. Oh no! Out was looking good, and it just went in the drink. That unfortunate roll there for Caden. Oh. So MH is going to be looking at this 1-7 really carefully here. Can he shoot the 1 or the 7? Yeah, I think he's probably going to take this 1 ball in the corner. I mean, he's got to bust these up right now, and he's looking at the 5. Does it go on the side? I don't think it does. The 5 ball is kind of an issue as well. So, yeah, I think Chris G is going to be coming in the booth here, so you guys don't have to listen to just me all by myself. That could be pretty devastating. So, starting with the 1 ball, might work his way over to the 5.
Shots all around.
Wow, worked his way over to the 5 pretty nice. That was a nice shot there by MH. Trying to take care of his 2 problem balls. Back in the booth with me is Chris G.
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
Well, Ray won the break pot, made 2 balls, so he's buying habanero shots for everybody, and I had to partake.
Where's mine?
Well, you're in the booth. Sorry.
Oh, man.
There might be another one back there if you hurry up.
No, I'm good. All right. That was a nice shot there by MH.
So what do we got going on here? We got 7-5.
Well, Caden was about to get out, right? He was running a nice little pattern, and he ended up scratching. It was just unfortunate. And MH had 2 problem balls on the table. Identified them right away. They're gone. Now he's got a little bit of a tough shot here.
I see.
So, but I mean, it's a match. I mean, Caden wins this. It's as close as a match as you can get.
Yeah, Caden needs to win this.
Well, it just got a little dimmer there.
Yeah. Good old MH. Such a meanie.
But a little bit of a tester here. I think he's going to maybe a little bit of inside spin to keep this from going away from the left side of the table. Wants to try to keep the cue on the right side as much as possible.
Yeah, it looks like he might be going 2 rails. No,
No.
he stunned it over.
Wow. Okay, we're going to take a look at that shot.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Yep. Power stun. That's what that was.
I mean, it was running English with draw, and you do get practice at those shots. It's a lot easier than inside English.
Mason says, Chris G, the man.
Mason,
It's
how you doing out there in Des Moines? It's got to be fun. More fun than Appleton, huh?
Nothing's more fun than Appleton. All right, let's look at this. Look at this stun shot, man. He really stunned this thing over.
Bottom right.
I
Lots
mean,
of it.
Look at the stroke on that. That is a pretty crafty little clever shot there by Mr. M.H. Patin Penglase.
His tip is only about 10 millimeters.
We talked about MH's pool cue, so.
Okay.
But, yeah, we could probably talk about it again.
No. I just thought it was a fun fact how small the tip is.
Okay, that's one way to put it.
It's a snooker cue.
Here we go.
It's a snooker cue. It's short, too, and stubby.
It's so weird when you're talking about pool and, people that don't talk. I mean, you could just say the weirdest thing and it could just come out wrong.
It is what it is. I mean, that's,
like the other day, it was yesterday's tournament. Somebody, they slammed their stick on the ground and he goes, dang, I got a crack in my butt. I'm like, well,
what?
Don't we all? I mean,
I don't know how that would ever relate to pool, but you sure you were in the right conversation?
A crack in the butt of his cue.
Oh, I gotcha.
Not a crack.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You're not with me.
No, I thought maybe you were in the bathroom or something. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
I mean, how am I supposed to know? I just walked in.
Yeah.
It's just,
It'd be so weird. You're in the bathroom with some dude
just
randomly
trying
says,
to wash my hands.
hey, man, I got a crack in my butt. Well, good for you.
Yeah. Then you got Jason in there taking selfies,
Oh, my God.
It's a weird, weird world. So MH is well on his way to running the table with solids.
Well, let's see. What's a 1 and the 7?
I don't see too many problems. I don't know if that. He'll probably take something like the 7 in the side and clear out the 1 there. It'll be crafty.
Yeah, if he gets a 2 ball down and takes a 7 on the side, the 1 ball goes.
Yeah, right.
But as of right now, I mean, that's the only problem on the table. So see how he does this.
We'll see. He's thinking about it. Putting a lot of thought into this one. I mean, do you take the 3 and break up the 7 and 1 now? Do you take the 5, get a little closer?
I would take the 5. I mean, because there's no reason to block that pocket right now. I mean, Caden ain't using that pocket for anything,
right.
So take it, get closer to your ball. Why not?
But the angle on the 3 is so perfect. A little bit of top, it'll go right into the 7 and 1.
Yeah, but do you want to break it up?
I don't know. He's thinking about it. This is what's going through his head right now.
MH is thinking, if I win, I get $200 Monopoly dollars.
Yeah, and then he'll be back next week.
Oh, that's right. He's got to play again.
Right?
Oh,
This is a good spot for him. The Knights, he should do well.
I think he would do well in the Kings division as well. I mean, he shoots good enough.
Yeah. The Kings are putting on the pressure, though, these days. You got like almost 700 Fargo players, so really no room for any mistakes. So he tricked us both, took the 6. And
I think
now
he was trying to get on the 2, but he just didn't pull back enough, maybe. But he's still got the 5 as a backup ball here.
I think the 8's blocking that.
He can get around or come off the rail. He's pretty good at them short little misses. He doesn't have any issue with putting a little spin on the ball.
What do you think about? Yeah. I mean, you got to do it.
Yeah, he'll just spin. He'll probably come off the rail just a little bit too. Yeah, just spin off the rail. Yeah, just came a little short. Caden got a nice little bump off the nipple there. giving him something to wear. Not much. He's got a combo. That's about it.
Yeah, JJ, I'm not going to say it. It's Fa.
What are we talking about?
Pool
MHSU?
Q Industries. Yeah, he wanted me to pronounce it.
Oh,
It's like a
MHS short?
trap. It's a trap.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it wasn't sprung.
No. No, only one habanero shot in. I need at least 4 to fall for that one. Then, we get like red flagged. Mike Flassig.
Mike, what's up?
Getting prepared for the $20 a man round robin this Tuesday?
I thought we were doing 40.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. 40's steep.
$40, yeah.
I can do that. Hey, give it a shot.
I could have read the chat wrong.
You win once, and, you got your entries forever. Plus, his scratch kitty thing has got to be, it's got to have like $100 in it by now, so.
Well, if you'd come over, more often, we'd have like 10 times more money in there.
I know, yeah. I typically don't scratch. Just saying. I try not to. Oh, I drew that back nice. Kind of in a weird spot, though.
It goes by the 5, though. 5 makes this kind of a big pocket if he wants to fire the 10.
Yeah. It's tricky. He's taking the safer shot.
Yeah, but he's back cutting us. This is a tough shot. Let's see how it comes out. He's using outside spin to help the shot in.
I like that.
Yeah, outside spin always is going to help that shot in.
He almost got around the 2. He was trying to go 2-3 rails without touching any of that. And honestly, well done. Very close.
Yeah, I think the shot here is the 13 ball in the side and pull back just a little bit, not a whole lot. You pull back too much, that cue ball can get away from you.
Yeah, I mean, straight in on the 10 would be perfect.
Yeah, see, too much.
Oh, I didn't see the angle there. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta really just kind of try to play like you're stopping that ball, and then that ball will float over. But if you're gonna smack it like that, it's gonna get away from you. So now the 8 ball. So yeah, I like the shot, bank shot, big pocket here. I mean, he can use the 5 to help it in, right? Ooh, 5 and the 8.
Oh, this is getting tricky.
I'll get more and more viewers as we speak. Trying to catch you into this match. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on Open Stream at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company, located in Appleton, Wisconsin, on West College Avenue. If you're just tuning in, we got Kaden Hillman facing off against M.H. Patin Penglase, our pro shot master here.
He's from England.
That he is.
He's got a really cool accent.
Oh, have you ever wondered why, like, accents, like, if you live somewhere for like 30 or 40 years, like,
right.
why don't they go away? They just stick with you.
Well, maybe he doesn't want it to go away.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Or like when you dream, do you dream in that accent?
I think so. I would have to say that if you're used to that language, that's probably what you dream in.
Mm-hmm. I dream of pool, so I don't know.
All the shots you missed.
That would be a nightmare.
No, actually, you could learn from that. I mean, I'm not saying you in general, but like, how you remember the bad, but you don't usually remember the good.
Well, you bring up you will remember more bad shots and stuff like that than you will good shots.
Right.
Yeah.
It's tough. You
That's
got to
like,
balance that out. You got to remember that, cut bank.
Look at that shot by Mr.
Wow.
Kaden Hillman. Oh, man. That's the second time he made a really nice shot, and then it scratched.
He's hitting them well.
He fired that in there. And, I mean, he was going to have shape on the 8. Just went a fraction too far.
Yeah, that's not right.
Got done wrong there.
Well, I think MH will put this one away, probably starting with the 1. Or maybe not. Maybe the 3 and then the 7 in the side. whatever he may fancy.
I start with the 5 ball. There's no reason to keep it there.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to get like the 1 or the 7 out of there, and then everything else just opens up. I mean, you could use the 5 to get on the 8.
See, I knew it would change. Lenore, his sister, says MH's accent has an American twang to it now.
Yeah.
It's probably got a little bit of Wisconsinese in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, the Wisconsin is not really an American twang.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cheesehead thing.
I caught myself a week ago doing some Wisconsinese in here. I said this. I'm like, oh, the ball's going in, does it? And everyone's like,
Right.
what the heck is does it?
Does it?
Does it?
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird Wisconsin words like stop and go.
It's a Midwest thing, really.
Yeah.
A lot of people. They just kind of like meld words together and
Bubbler, time
Yeah.
machine.
soda versus pop.
I think a lot of people are calling it soda now. I was originally from Chicago, so we always called it pop. Yeah, when we moved up here to Wisconsin, we're like, why do you guys call the pop soda?
Right.
But now I call it soda.
I think I've always called it a soda. And as far as a bubbler goes, I think I've always said water fountain. I might have said bubbler. I don't know. See, those don't really bother me.
Which ones do bother you?
It's the real twangy Wisconsin. A dare.
A dare, how dare, ho dare, eh.
That's just too obviously.
Yeah.
It's like, we're not Canadian, but we're trying to be. Have you ever been to the UP?
I have.
Eh? The UP is almost Canada.
There's one I can't say it on the air, but our neighbor used to say it all the time. It was hilarious. All right, firing it in the
Mitch's,
side.
yeah. He's not wasting time.
It could no. He took his time here. It could nipple out. Don't think it's going to.
Well, that's 9 for the MH potting Penglase.
On the hill against Kaden Hillman.
Yeah.
So Caden needs to run a 5-pack here now. Needs to get going.
Caden had many of those games I watched. It's just got a little bit of a bad roll.
Well, like this game right
Here
here.
and there.
Yeah, he made a beautiful shot to get on his 8-ball, and it just went in the drink,
Well,
I
in the
mean,
new
that
cloth,
happens.
his English didn't take like he thought it was going to take. That it really does glide. You get a little, delay on every power English shot, and he put a lot on that. You saw it kind of curve, and then it just slowed right down right into the corner. You can't really plan for that.
No.
I mean, he made the shot, and that was impressive.
So MH with the second ball break. I've even seen him shoot in between the second and third ball before.
Yeah, he does third and fourth ball breaks.
Yeah, that was the third ball break. So he hit the third ball, the 5 ball in that case.
He really pushes it. He says it works great. And I do see a nice separation here, but I think I'm taking solids.
I think you're right. Solids look pretty yummy right now. Not a good starting shot, though.
Yeah, no. What,
I mean,
5 in the side?
I mean, that's about... Yeah.
Maybe break up to 6 while you're doing it. That might be the best.
Or you could push that 6 up and off the rail into the 2. Possibility, but the problem with that is it's probably hitting the nipple.
Yeah.
He's shooting a 10-2. Or no, he's shooting a 5 on the side.
Yep, 5 on the side, bump the 6 out, just like I said, Patrick.
What'd you say? I don't listen to you. What?
Hey, that might have been the first time, so I got to take it. Got to take the win. Did you guys pull up the profile? I bet you Caden has a profile.
Oh, we did not. We talked a little bit about MH's pool stick. And we had Connie in here. She knows a lot about Mr. Hillman.
Yeah,
but-
that's true. Right from, because she goes everywhere.
Yeah. We did talk a little bit about his cue setup. Kaden Hillman is sponsored by JP Shower, therefore has just about every P shower. He's got a P shower brake. We talked. He does have a Rogue carbon fiber brake shaft. He's got a P shower brake butt. He's got a P shower shooting stick.
Yeah, P shower everything.
jump. Yeah, it's all. I mean, he's sponsored by P Shower, so why wouldn't he? And they make great stuff. That's everything I have is all pea shower.
He uses the pea shower jade medium tip. So all 100% pea shower.
And we're in Caden's from where? New London?
Yep, New London. He is 13 years old.
With the playing level of a 40-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely can play, and he sprouted up a good foot in the last year.
Oh, at least. Yeah, I was telling Connie I met him about a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago maybe. He was 11, and he was just a little tiny kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, and he was playing in a pool tournament here, and I was like, wait, what? And I drew Caden in the tournament, and I was like, well, this isn't really fair. And then I saw him shoot, and I'm like, wait a second. He does not play like a 10-year-old.
Nope, he can play.
Yeah, I was really surprised.
Yeah, he's got a lot of trophies already. Some of which, if not all, are in the glass case up front here at the Mad Apple.
Yeah, really big achievement. WISPA this year took second in the B division out of 420 odd entries.
Yeah, and he's going to repeat that now that they have the singles in Appleton every year.
Well,
I expect to see him there playing on those diamonds.
I think he's going to take first.
Well, if they didn't move him up to A, he definitely will be a contender for first place in the Bs.
I mean, second, just the field alone to bust 400 players,
Right.
to get there.
Right.
I mean, that you just got to play really well to get there.
Consistent
Yeah.
all night, all day.
So we're looking at a break and run right now. I mean,
Yeah, this could be it.
I think he's trying to take this 3 down in the corner.
Yep, gets a little breathing room.
Ooh, he did not like where that 11 went. It messed with his 2 ball.
No, he's fine. He's got the 1. Then he can take the 2.
Yeah, but he wanted that 2. He wanted it available. But you're right. I think he's fine.
Yeah,
roll
I
up on this
mean,
one.
that's the beauty of 8-ball.
He does got to jack up over the 11 ball here, though. That's never fun.
So Caden likes jump cues. He also likes template racks and prefers a 9-foot table, diamond specifically.
Yeah, Connie was just saying they just got a 9-foot table at the house that he can practice on now, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that'll improve his game because he had a 7-foot for, I don't know, a while, and the 9-foot's going to definitely expand his stroke and reach.
You gotta have a nice size house to have a 9-footer in your house because very few houses can fit a 9-foot table.
Yeah, just need a good big basement.
Yeah.
Without poles all over the place.
Well, and that's the thing.
Stuff to do.
Oh
No, the scratching is not good.
Yeah, he was trying to bust that too. Just went into the drink.
Milk Caden's favorite game is 8-ball, and his dad got him into the sport about 8 years old. So he's been playing for what? Let's do some
5
math.
years.
Yeah, there you go.
13 minus 8. That's a tough one. Give me another one, Chris.
I had to think. All right, here you go. Here's one.
Hold on.
His practice schedule, 1 hour and 30 minutes per day. How many hours is that per week?
It depends. How many days are in a year?
I said per week.
Well,
I got you on this
7
one.
plus 7 times 0.5 is 3.5, so 10.5.
10.5. So he spends 10.5 hours a week doing drills, proving stroke and break. Pretty cool. It's a great start. I mean, he does have school.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing.
You know.
At his age, you got to balance, right?
Right.
You know, how much pool can we play versus school?
Right.
and
You don't
stuff
want
like
to
that.
burn out.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, pool's important, but there's a lot of other important things. Especially when you're growing up.
Right. So he asks, have you ever taken any lessons? And looks like most of his lessons are at the Mad Apple here, Mason Cook. I'd say 4 to 2 hours every time they meet. Also, I know that he was in the Juniors League, and every Sunday the Juniors League has one-on-one training with Kendall and Connie and a handful of other people, MH. So there's a lot of instruction going on over here.
So he's just got to roll up. I mean, really, I think he could just almost do a stop shot here,
Yeah.
right? He's really thinking about it.
I mean, you could slide out, bump the 13 or 12.
I can't see the angle. I don't know if he can stop on it or not, but I think he just wants to stop to take that 7 in the upper right corner. But he's trying to see, does it go? I don't know what he's looking at.
I mean, if he takes it in the side, he's got to.
No, he's not taking this in the side.
Yeah,
no
there
way.
you go. Yeah, that's smart because then he can shoot the 7 in the corner.
Yep, just roll up a little bit here and get on the 8. Take it in the same corner. He just took that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, would you look at that?
Caden with an opportunity. I'm betting Caden's out here.
Mental tools used by Caden. Breathing. His favorite pro player is Tyler Steyer.
Think he's got to start with the 12 ball here.
I got to say, he really does kind of look like a mini Tyler Steyer.
Well, I was mentioning earlier here, I'll show it to you from the room overview. When he gets down, look at his form.
Yeah.
And watch him shoot. He looks like Fedor Gorst, the way he followed
It's
through.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got really good fundamentals.
Really clean mechanics. And he just missed that shot, so that's going to cost him.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed this. His favorite genre of music that gets him inspired.
Country.
Country. I dig it. I can get it. Yeah. I mean, his brother wears cowboy boots. They might even live on a farm. I'm not sure.
Well, they're out in New London, and that's kind of a farming community, isn't it?
It's definitely out there. A lot of land.
Well, this is it, folks. This could be the match right here. One shot to win it all.
Yeah. Well, MH gave him that last chance there. It just did not work out.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to hand it to Caden for stepping up, going into the Knights division, which is above where his Fargo's at. And not only that, drawing MH, which is probably the lowest rated 500 player. I mean, 570. He plays almost like a 600 to me.
Yeah, he's been playing forever.
Yeah. So to get 5 wins against MH, where he's at right now, I mean that's an accomplishment. And stepping up on the stream. Hats off to you, young man. Keep up the good work. MH, impressive match. Look forward to seeing you back here next week. I will not be here. I think, Chris, you'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be. We'll have the Queens on, Sunday, just as normal. The Jesters and the Knights, same times, and then Friday, 5 days from now, we're going to have the King of the Hill. So, feel free to head over to Mad Apple X Stream and subscribe.
Yeah, and next week you will have.
I think MH wants to get in here.
Yeah,
would you like to get in here and say a few things?
I don't have anything to say other than I want to thank all the international viewers out there staying up late at night. It's the middle of the night over there,
They let us know that.
Yeah.
They did.
They love you. Your whole family. They're all watching.
That's my only fans. It's my family,
Yeah.
We're all fans. Everybody here's a fan. Good job, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and don't forget, Mike Gaines will be here again next week to go 8 in a row.
Well, this will be his second.
8 in a row?
Second. He has an opportunity to go 2 consecutive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you joining us here at the open stream at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company. We will see you all again on Friday for King of the Hill.
See you later. Thank you.